Hello, humans of the internet! Welcome to this Gallant Horde game. Today we are playing the Gem of the Minotaur. This is a debut game for 2 new Gallant Horde members, which is very exciting. So I will get them to introduce themselves in a bit. Before we get into all of that, I'm going to do that thing I do. So, our in-game item today is the pitcher of perpetual milk. I guess if you really like milk, that might be useful. Our in-game items at the moment are coming from the deck of useful things made by Level 1 gamers. They have very kindly given us the opportunity to playtest their deck in the Horde before it is published. So we have been giving away items from it to see how they go. I think Claudette has one, so I don't know if that's going to come into play today. We will see.
I might shoot snakes at people.
You might shoot snakes at people. It's exciting. So if you would like to enter that giveaway, type !shiny thing in the chat. If you are a Horde member, then it will magically appear in your hut. If you are not a Horde member, you may gift it to any Horde member. At the moment, you cannot join the Horde because we are in endgame times. You can send in an application, but I will not let you into the place until next year when we do Season 2. So, you'll have to gift it to someone. As always, we are doing a subscriber drive to get to 50 new or renewed subscribers in August. This is pretty much our last game of August, so it's our last chance to hit it for this month. If we hit it, we do another Birds of a Feather game. So we have Birds of a Feather Druids and Wizards coming up in September. We have a Paladin team that we still need to lock in the date for. Dates for playing D&D are like gold at the moment, so we may be doing those in the gap between seasons at this stage, but we will see how we go. We still have Sorcerer, Ranger, and Fighter on our list to go, and then I'm going to have to get creators with these birds and their feathers, but I'm sure I can come up with something. That's like what I'm known for doing, coming up with something. We are also running a crowdfunding campaign for 14 Stones, which is a book that I am publishing. It is a fantasy novel, unlike any fantasy novel you've ever read before. It is amazing, and I love it a lot. I did not write it, but I am publishing it. I did edit it. It's awesome. So for the purposes of this game, if you pledge on 14 Stones during the game, I will roll a Potion of Resistance, and I will gift it randomly to one of these characters. I'll roll a d6. I've written their names down in alphabetical order. Who gets the potion and what resistance it is. But also you should just buy the book because it's fucking cool. Alright. I think that's all my things for today. So I'm going to get these lovely people to introduce themselves to you and their characters, and I'm going to roll our Potion of Resistance for the day. We will start with Adam.
Hey, I'm Adam. I am playing Brumnur Ironfist, and he is a Way of Mercy monk and also a Grave Cleric.
Awesome. Trent.
Hi, I'm Trent. I'm playing Chuck. I'm a ranger monk. He's a Lagona Centaur plucked from the Nessian forest to join the Horde, and he's a Fey Wanderer as well. So,
awesome. Chris, welcome.
I'm Chris. This is Kathris's first game as a member of the Horde. He is a Earth Genasi Death Knight Paladin.
I'm very excited to see what you do with him. Rob!
Yeah, hello, I'm Rob, and I'm playing Shearman, who's a Dragonborn monk. Yeah. It's me.
Awesome. Laura! You're muted.
I'm gonna unmute myself. I'm playing. My name is Laura. I'm playing Claudette, who is a gnome-presenting changeling, druid, circle of witchcraft. Yeah.
Tiny little ball of chaos. We love her.
She is a tiny little ball of chaos, and
Amazing.
Andy isn't on this mission to keep her in check.
That's alright. I'm sure that these lovely people can keep you in check. And Fernando, welcome!
Hey, I'm Fernando. I'm playing Lonthrefoa, a Lizardfolk Paladin / Hexblade.
Awesome. Alright. Well, folks, I guess we'll jump into this adventure. Is there anything anyone wants to do before you enter the throne room today? You have all been given aid and fuck shit up speeches from Morwen and probably cookies and muffins, and there's always a picnic basket. Ginger for those of you who are bad at teleporting. Is there anything else you would like to do that is not in that pile of things? No?
Not for
Claudette will
me.
shift her swan into its pocket realm. And it's
Okay.
like, I'll see you soon, and headbutts it, and it goes into its pocket realm.
Okay. Awesome. So you walk into the throne room, and the lady is wearing a dress that looks, it's kind of like faceted, like a jewel would be. And it's like this kind of pinky purple kind of faceted, beautiful dress. And she says, adventurers, welcome. Some of you are going on your debut mission today. How exciting for you. This should be a relatively simple one, I would imagine. But did you have any questions for me before I send you on your way?
One, Your Majesty, would be to confirm if we've been, or any of the Horde have been to this land before.
No. So Ghalantzo is a cleric of Hathor. Hathor is a sun goddess. So there's a certain overlap with that. And when you call on a sun goddess, we all sort of hear it, you know. So I just thought perhaps you could wander in, offer your services on my behalf, and gain some allyship with this group of minotaurs. However, they're not expecting you. But if you tell them you're...
Play nice.
Yes, play nice.
I could be a minotaur. Would that be helpful?
I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't met too many minotaur.
I also
That
gather
might-
that this particular village are not... They're unusual.
Okay.
What does that mean, Your Majesty?
Simply that minotaurs traditionally are quite warlike, and so forth, whereas this group are less so.
That's interesting, Your Majesty. I have come across Minotaur before in my travels, so it'll be interesting to see what the difference is.
As
Thank
with
you.
all things, it is dangerous to assume you understand someone based on the form they're in.
Indeed.
But in this case, these people are more prone to farming and, you know, pastoral pursuits rather than hitting people over the head with axes.
I like farming.
Farming is nice.
Well, thank you, Your Honor, for the information.
You're welcome. Have you been spending time with Edith?
You know, she just sort of gets like in your head, and it's hard to get out. Where did we land on, Your Honor? Is that okay?
Sure.
Excellent.
I guess. It seems to be some sort of cultural thing from her home, so, you know. Far be it from me to interfere with that sort of thing.
Claudette will look at the others and be like, should I be a minotaur? Will that be helpful?
Will you be like a short minotaur?
No.
You know enough about being a minotaur that you won't just confuse them.
I mean, I'm gonna confuse them anyway.
Have you come across one to know what they're like?
I've met one.
Well,
I feel perhaps
it could-
extrapolating an entire race of people based on one individual is, again, a dangerous thing to do.
When
Okay.
has that ever gone wrong?
I found them to be aggressive myself. So in that case, you might find, based on what Her Majesty has mentioned, that to be an interesting method of meeting them.
I
Simply
mean,
approach with courtesy and politeness, as you would with any new individuals, one would hope, and you know, proceed. carefully.
Okay, I won't be a Minotaur.
The lady's like, how do I suddenly explain social interactions to these people who apparently do not understand how this works?
Okay, I won't be a Minotaur, it's fine.
Also, from what I understand, Minotaurs, a lot of their perception is based on smell, so you would probably smell wrong.
I mean, I always smell wrong, but it's a
To them.
conversation for another time.
To them, Claudette.
Okay, I'll just be me.
I'm sure this is going to go great. Go in, offer
Amazing.
assistance, find their gem, return it to them, and then, you know, rah, Summer Queen, come home.
Okay, we can do it. I believe in us.
Understood.
Excellent.
Aye.
Thank you, Claudette.
At this point, the proverbial cat is out of the bag regarding who runs the Gallant Horde, so you may tell them that your patron is the Summer Queen, since the person we were hiding that information from is now aware of it.
Ah.
As of yesterday.
Is the call sign to return also to remain
That's-
secret, though?
It's the same as what it was.
Yes, but is it to remain hidden from...
It's a name that is known. It
Fair
will only work on Horde members. It's not like anyone who says the word Bellatrix is going to show up here. So,
Good to know. Thank you.
right. Was there anything else? Any more quick lessons in etiquette you perhaps required? No?
It's okay.
I don't
Excellent.
think so.
So, I will drop you just outside of the village so that you don't just appear in the middle of their village green, because that would probably cause some consternation, and allow you to proceed on your own terms. Yes?
Would
Wonderful.
it not be
Thank you, my lady.
fast?
Kathris, Lonthrefoa.
She
Go
looks
on.
slightly concerned. What was that? Sorry?
Would it not be faster to place us in the temple, Your Majesty?
Well, the temple is in the village, but again, appearing suddenly in the middle of someone else's temple might be seen as slightly offensive.
It's okay, we can walk. If I can walk on my little legs, you can walk.
It won't be far, it'll be just outside. You will not have to go far. It just allows you to approach in a more amicable way.
Hey, lady, I think we should just go before this becomes a thing.
Okay, she claps her hands and gives you no more opportunity to argue with her. And you find yourselves on a road just outside of a village. I will show you the prettiness that is the village. Shout out to the awesome maps of these people who make our awesome maps.
Oh, what's our potion of resistance today?
Oh, shit, yeah, fire. Fire. Resistance to fire.
Cool.
So I would say you are just outside on this... Oh, geez, not you. Go over there. Do you have your lion with you right now, Kathris?
Not.
Yeah, what the hell? You've already put him down so he can join us.
Cool.
That big ass swan. Okay, I can't.
No, the swan's in the demi-plane.
Oh, it can be out now that we've transported.
Okay.
She doesn't like to make the animals plane shift.
Also, for the purposes of this, I know on the map the town doors are closed, the gates are closed, but for the purposes of this, they're open because it's the middle of the day. And you don't have to be right at the doors like that. It's just there's no more map. So, you're like, I don't know, half a kilometer away.
How big is the village?
It doesn't look very big. It's a very small, like, farming village. Maybe, yeah, not big at all.
Sorry, DM, just checking. I
Okay,
can't see
well-
my token on that one.
We approach the gates and Our presence
Oh,
be
weird.
known.
Please hold.
Where's Chuck?
I left
Did we
you behind.
lose someone?
Yep.
Chuck's gone.
Oh no!
And
I
Chuck's
missed
still
Fun while it
standing in the.
lasted.
Chuck's still standing in
It
the
was gone. It's
corner.
Chuck's like,
Hello,
hello, guys.
Look.
I'm gone. I'm wandering.
trying
The
not to
lady
throw up.
is immortal and almost infallible. Jax, however, not so much.
All good. Here I am. I know. I knew I was there.
Oh,
Awesome. Thank you.
Claudette's gonna drink her potion that appears in her pocket because she drinks everything that appears in her pocket.
That's fair. Oh, hello, Kitty.
Hello, Centaur.
Alright.
And we'll start walking.
Yes. And as we walk, Brumnur will just say, "Let's be nice." Remember,
I'm
we're on a
always
mission
nice.
for the late. No, not to you. It wasn't just to you. It was to the group.
I feel like you were looking at me though.
How could you possibly tell?
How does nice help?
But
Well, we
let's-
want these
let's-
people to be our friends.
Exactly.
Yep.
We want allies, so let's be as nice as possible and help them should they need it.
Well, they do need it. They lost their thing.
I mean, just if they need anything extra,
Uh,
like a side quest.
Their
Just
security.
because they need it doesn't mean they want it.
I'm assuming because there's no Minotaur tokens near the gate, they don't have like watchmen.
No,
Okay.
no, and the gates are open. Like it's pretty.
So we're just strolling like.
You can literally just walk in. Yep.
Claudette's gonna say to Odette, you should probably stay out here so that nobody tries to eat you, okay? Cool. I'm glad we had this discussion.
Is your swan called Odette?
Yeah,
Is that a Swan Lake reference?
yeah.
Oh my god. Sorry, carry on. Ballet nerd moment.
She names all of them when they're familiar. They all get a name.
Yes, but anyway. Yes.
And she will walk in with everybody else.
Cool. As you stroll in, you are definitely noticed. Like there are a number of minotaurs floating around. There seems to be some sort of like farmers market vibe going on here. And they're floating. Everyone you see is a minotaur. And they all kind of give you a look like bunch of strangers. What's up with that? But no one approaches you or anything. They just side eye you.
Claudette is
Probably, like-
immediately distracted by market and is looking for anything cool or
It's
delicious.
produce. It's produce. So it's like carrots and lettuces and
She's buying
I don't know,
not much
aubergines.
fruit. She's buying
Variety
fruit.
of delicious things.
Is there beef sausage?
No. It's all
Bit on the
like
nose.
vegetables.
Vegetarians.
But yeah, fruit and vegetables. There's no they're not selling beef sausage at a Minotaur market.
And Claudette is gonna buy like an entire bag of apples.
I will
There's
walk
like a
away
nice Minotaur
disappointed.
lady there selling the apples. She's like, "You're very small for this village. It's unusual. Also
Yeah.
very orange."
I am very orange. But can I have 12 apples, please?
Sure thing.
And I give her 2 gold. I don't even ask her how much they are, I just give her 2 gold.
She, you see a moment of like, okay, I'm gonna take it.
And I'm like I give her the 2 gold. I'm like, okay, thank you, bye, and I'm already running away.
Brumner's going to go up and buy a bag of apples as well. Also for 2 gold, because he just saw her do that. And also ask, can you point us to the temple, please?
It's on the other side.
Perfect, thank
She
you.
points at like this building over here. It doesn't look very different to all the others. It looks very much like just another cottage. Like there's nothing particularly striking about it.
Before I walk away, I'll say, is there a village... Where's the village chief that we can speak to, if there is one?
Oh, we don't really have a chief, but Ghalantzo is kind of the leader. She talks to the god, so you know she knows things, and she points at this person over here in the middle, who's just kind of chilling, talking to people as they walk past, doing that like mingle thing.
Which person where?
The one in the middle, the one that looks different to all the other minotaurs.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
Rob. While we're all crowding around.
As you approach, she like looks up and she goes, "Ah, strangers. Interesting. What brings you to our little village?"
Would you like an apple? And I'm holding an apple.
Thank you. She will take the apple.
They're
and
pretty
chop it.
delicious.
They are.
The Summer Queen sends us to find your gem.
Just look at
Straight up.
love.
Did you say the Summer Queen?
Yes.
Yes, so we work for a really cool lady. She's the Queen of Summer, and she heard that your gem was missing, and that made her really sad. And so she sent us to help you, so that everybody can be happy again.
I'm just gonna do a quick history check here. Oh, that was a 19. She like frowns at you and she goes, "Are we talking about the same Summer Queen, the like fairy leader
Tanya,
of the city?"
yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. Huh.
Yeah, she was sad that your gem is missing, and she sent us to help.
I see. In exchange for...
Well, she just wants to do a nice thing, and then we can be friends.
Yeah, we don't tend to do these sort of things for reward necessarily.
I mean, she's gonna pay us. You don't have to pay us.
Right. You know, it's if we can be a friendly face to you in the future, that's great.
She likes helping people.
I see.
Would the tomb be freely
I need
given
you,
at this point?
Brumnur and Claudette, to make deception checks.
Okay.
Where's my dice? Where are my dice? Oh, there they are.
And she rolled a 19 on her history. So she knows a bit about Fae.
Yep.
I said we don't do the things that we do. I didn't say she, but also 6.
That is a 19 plus 9 for 28.
So she thinks Claudette is telling the truth, but you she's not sure about. Huh. What I understand about such beings is they very seldom just do things because they're feeling nice.
No, sure, that's totally fair.
Our Lady is a little bit different than the beings that you might be used to currently, mostly because they're too busy with trees jammed up their jaxies. But anyway,
How would a tree fit in there?
she likes helping people, and if we can form a friendship based on that help, she does genuinely want to make allies. But if we just help you find your gem and you're like, cool, I never want to see you again, that's okay too. I mean, you don't have to accept our help. I can just hang out at your market and eat and then go home. I don't mind.
I see. Well, we
But
are
I'm
not
here offering you help.
really fighters in this village. We
I
have
can
chosen a
tell.
different path.
You do
we
grow
get-
delicious apples.
Yes, we do. And also carrots, and you should try the cauliflower. Oh my god, it's sublime. Anyway,
Claudette is already running off.
oh,
She'll be
She
back.
does
It's
that.
okay.
Please
Yeah,
continue.
we'll catch
Don't
her
worry
up.
about her.
They'll be back.
but we have this. We have been. This group came through, and they stole some stuff. And usually it wouldn't bother us because we can make more stuff and grow more stuff. You know, stuff is just stuff. But they took this gem, and it is of value to us. It has no particular powers, but it is very sentimental.
What kind of people? What, were they humans or?
They were not humans, no. They were green and had large teeth.
Were they big?
Yes. Well, compared to
Relative.
you, yes. Not so much compared to us.
Which way did they go?
She sort of points up the river. Up the river. There are some mountains and caves up in that direction. I imagine that they're holed up there somewhere.
Have they
You-
returned to
Are you
Harry?
happy for us to go and try and retrieve your gem?
Very much so, if you are willing and capable of taking on such brigands. That would
Claudette
be
comes back eating.
wonderful.
She's like eating a cauliflower whole like a cookie that she paid like a gold and a stone and like 2 mushrooms for.
You are officially this vegetable seller's favorite customer ever.
And she's just eating the cauliflower like it's a cookie.
Absolutely. Like, if this is something that you would be interested and willing to achieve for us, we would be grateful.
Yeah, we'll
we
go
can-
retrieve your gem and we can talk more about it afterward.
The lady said you speak to a god. Which god do you speak to?
Hathor,
Hathor.
Hathor. Hathor.
sun goddess.
She sounds cool.
She is
Sun goddess.
Yes.
That'll be why we're here. And Claudette looks like she just got it.
It's interesting that we asked one sun goddess for help and another sun being sent help.
Well,
Makes
I mean,
you think there might be something going on there, but
the
that's
sun's the sun.
it's yes, it's an interesting theological conundrum.
It sure is. So they went that way?
Yes, the river
Let's go.
north.
Perhaps we could retrieve your gem as a sign of friendship, trust, to solidify our alliance, should you wish it. There are many members of our horde that are, well, have some martial prowess. As great as produce are, it'd probably be better for your survival if you could defend yourselves, unless you plan on feeding everyone to death.
I mean,
You would be
what a
surprised
way to
how
go.
often that works.
Food fixes most problems.
It does help with negotiations. We're not completely helpless. We are still minotaurs. However, you make a good point. It might not hurt to have a couple of people who could wield a battle axe,
Plus, having the sun on your side is always great.
especially
Okay.
when you're a farmer.
Exactly. Okay, let's go. Bye. And I'm running back to Odette.
Do the
One
rest of
looks
you follow
around.
the orange gnome?
Are we done?
I don't know. Are you done?
Yeah, I think
Somebody
we're done.
ask what the gem
Yep.
looks like. Running.
Yeah. Can you give us a little bit more information about the gem? What it looks
Ah.
like? Yes, please.
It's about. Well, she doesn't do this. This is like a Jax-sized gem. In her hands, it's like this big. It's about an apple-sized, and it's bright yellow, like the sun. Multifaceted. It's very beautiful.
And is it magical?
No. Well, not as far as we know. I can usually tell these things.
Understood.
Excellent.
It was set into a statue in our temple of a statue representing Hathor. Its value is purely sentimental to us, but I imagine it has some value as a gem. They probably just thought, ooh, shiny.
Sure. That happens a lot.
Mm.
When we return successfully, provided everybody is happy and healthy at that point, I'd love to know more about how you came to be here. And
Orc.
I was going to say how you came to be here.
We could discuss our history.
Anything
You glaring at?
tell us.
My dogs are barking.
Anything you can tell us about the mountains, the caves.
They're made of stone. I believe it is some sort of. Jax doesn't know anything about geology. Insert stone here. That would make sense.
I don't know geology either. I was just like, is this going to be any useful information for fighting or not?
There are many caverns in there. It's quite wet, I believe. There's a lot of underground streams and whatnot.
Is it
But
like
we don't-
forest leading up to the mountain?
No, it's sort of right next to the river.
Okay.
There are fields. We have a lot of fields here. Farmers, on the other side of the river. We don't really go in there. We have no need to.
Understood.
Okay.
And Lon just turns
Alright,
around and walks away.
Yeah, let's go catch up to Claudette.
He's
Thank
very
you for the
brusque.
information.
Claudette's at this market stall here, just before the gate, and it's just talking avidly with the farmer about worms. Just like deep conversation about worms.
Yep. Have you ever made a worm farm? They're very useful. They make excellent compost.
They do, and like they can eat like all these. And she's just like talking about all the things that worms can eat, and she's just like deep in the conversation. And then when everybody starts walking up, she's like, "Oh, hi, are we going now?"
Indeed, I think it is what we're looking at doing.
She's still eating her cauliflower. This is really good cauliflower. You should try it. She offers it.
Cauliflower.
That
We're
moves on
walking
to
up the river.
Yep.
Cool. You're gonna stroll on up the river.
Before we set off the river, how deep is it?
The river?
Yeah.
It's a reasonably sized river. I don't know. Like, I don't know what a normal sized river is in feet.
You're walking.
Is it like waist height at its depth, or is it actually you have to swim through it?
No, you would in the middle, like it does that thing, but in the middle you would need to swim.
All right, yeah. One would just make a point to walk about knee high in the water.
Okay,
Claudette is on Odette's back in the middle of the river.
that makes sense. That tracks. Yeah. All right. You follow the river for a while. As predicted, there are fields of various kinds of produce on your right-hand side as you go up, and on the left it gets gradually more and more rocky, and like it starts getting elevated, and there are clearly mountainous cavern thingies.
Odette looks at Brumnur as we're traveling. She's like, "Do you think the lady would let me start like a little farm at the realm? I could grow
I think
things."
the realm would let you start a little farm, probably.
Do you think the realm would like that?
I do. I would love to help if that'd be okay.
Yeah, we could totally have a farm, and I could grow carrots and like cauliflower. Cauliflower's delicious, man.
I love how there's a whole conversation about what kind of rock this mountain was probably going to be in chat. Geologists, man. God love them. All right. The map doesn't have the farmland, but you can assume that it is there.
As we get kind
Claudette,
of
before we
slightly
get to
closer.
that, Claudette, I need
Yep.
you to make a perception check for me.
Sure. Do you want Odette to make one as well?
Sure.
Is it sight-based or other sense-based?
It's probably sight.
Okay. Claudette is too busy talking about farmland. With her 8.
Mm-hmm.
Odette, on the other hand, is totally paying attention because she's used to Claudette. And got a 26.
Okay, in that case, as you get close to where the mountains are getting really high, Odette leaves the water. Claudette doesn't know why, but Odette leaves. Odette's
Claudette's
like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Claudette looks at Odette and is like, "Are you okay? Are we done swimming?"
Does she talk?
We can telepathically communicate.
Okay. She's like, yeah, I don't want to hang around these tiny bitey fishes anymore.
Oh. Are there piranha?
I don't know what a piranha is, but they're
Do
small
you say,
and bitey.
are there piranha out loud?
Yes, Claudette says it out loud.
Yeah.
Brumnur leaves the water.
All right. Kathris, you
long.
were going to do something.
Yeah, well, now that we're kind of closer to the mountains, I will cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay.
Yep.
Perfect.
Claudette will also look at Lon, who I think was like knee deep in the water. And
Yeah.
will be like, "There are bitey fishes, you should probably hop out unless you don't want your toes. If you don't want your toes, can I have them?"
Maybe.
Maybe feels like yes.
Are you
How
getting out of
big
the
are
water?
these- No, he's not.
Okay.
How calm is the water?
At the moment, it's very calm.
Sweet.
So he could see the fish, couldn't he?
It's more Kathris can walk on water if it is calm.
Yes. Make a perception check to see if you can see the fishies before they bite you.
That's an 8.
I rolled a half.
You can't see any
12.
fish. You're convinced that the swan is lying.
All right,
Something
well,
missing
fine.
it flying.
Which,
Jack
to
will
be
do
fair, with everything you know about Claudette, is 100% reasonable that she's just messing with you.
He's met Claudette for all of 20 minutes and he's convinced that this is some sort of lost child.
Amazing.
Jack
Cool.
has a bit of a look around as well, given he's
Sheriff
ranger,
Finn's gonna stealth
and does a 28 for
further up
perception,
the
just a
river
general.
and see what he sees.
Oh, one at a time. Chuck,
Sorry.
you go first.
Sorry, yep. I just doing a general perception from a sort of terrain and environment context. So, and obviously with the recent stream thing, have a better look around at what the surrounds are. So I just did a perception 28.
You definitely can see the fish.
Cool.
In the water.
Okay.
They're not big, but there are a lot of them.
Right.
And apart from that, it's pretty quiet. Like it's farmland on one side, so it's nice farmland noises, little birdies, crickets going chirp chirp.
Nice.
There's
Okay.
nothing particularly threatening apart from the tiny fish that you can see converging on Lon's legs. Sharon,
Yeah.
what did you want to do?
Okay.
He was just moving further up the river there, stealthing.
Are you in the water?
No, on the bank.
Okay. Yep.
A passive perception of 22.
Yeah, you can also see the fish. Lon, I'm gonna assume that
Sorry, just the sun's in, camera's adjusting.
22
Maybe.
is gonna hit you.
Yeah, that will hit me.
Cool.
Worse.
You just as you're like, there's no fish. This one was lying. You feel some biting happening around your shin area, and you take 11 points of piercing damage as these fish nibble on you.
A, ow. B. One's like, is it like a rock or something that he might like just jump out of the water to?
I'm sure he can jump out of the water relatively
Yeah.
easily. Yes.
Also, then he turns to the rest of it with jar. Anyone?
I told you there were fish.
Drew.
How much damage was that? 11.
Yes.
Anyone have a jar?
Oh yeah, I have so many jars. And I reach into a pouch and I pull out like 4 different jars, and they're all different sizes. There's like a little one, and then another slightly bigger one, and then there's like another bigger one, and then there's one that's like a human hand sized.
Could you place me the big one?
Yeah, here you go.
Lon's gonna go back into the water and try to get one of the fish to go in the jar. He likes little bitey fish.
This mission.
We're done with bringing pets home. But no.
This mission
All right.
How
is
would you
fail.
think that?
Make a. I'm trying to figure out what a fishing check is. I'm gonna say a yeah. All right, let's go survival. It's
Alright.
contested against the fish's dexterity.
Please
This is gonna go
never
poorly,
let
but let's go.
Jet leave with unsupervised again.
That is a 16.
Yeah, you catch a fish in the jar.
Sweet.
You've got 2. They're not piranhas. They're fantasy piranhas, so they're called quippers. 2 quippers in a jar.
Sweet.
A joke that ends that way, I'm sure.
You know, he's just standing there with the he's like, how am I gonna carry this?
I walk over with my
Jen holds out her
haversack.
hand,
He can't. Lon hands you the jar, Claudette.
and I'll put it in my bag.
Is it
I
a
will
bag of
want those
holding?
back.
No, it's not a bag of holding. It's just
Okay.
a bag.
Cool.
Bag of soon-to-be fish popsicle.
I
We
quite
should
like.
probably do our actual jobs now.
You've bought some
Yes.
apples, you've eaten a cauliflower, and you've caught some fish. This is a classic D&D adventure so far.
Did we come from the bottom or the top of this map?
You came from the bottom,
Sweet.
so you're moving northish.
So this point just here is actually a significantly shorter patch of crossing.
Correct.
Sweet. Perhaps we, get on the right side of this river.
Well, do we know which side we're supposed to be on?
The one that is not farmland.
Is this the mountain on the left of the map?
Yep.
Claudette will, she goes over to Brumnur and she's like, get on.
Get on what?
The swan, not me.
That's what I didn't understand. You're smaller than me, so I didn't see how this would work. I'm very dense. Okay, I'll get on this one.
And we'll flap over the river. And then I send Odette back.
Okay.
She can't lift the lion. The lion's shit out of luck.
I suppose because it's sentient, I'll ask Hofkeen if he wants to cross the river because he's going to have to swim or do a big jump.
I mean, I have to assume that a dire lion's jump is pretty large. That's only like a 10-foot jump.
Oh, he should be able to manage that.
Yeah, I would assume he can manage that.
I'll
You can roll me a athletics or acrobatics. You may use the lion's skills that are available to it.
Yep. Chuck will jump there as
Garrett's
well.
gonna cast.
It's essentially strength or dex.
Garrett's gonna cast jump on himself and jump over there.
Odette will help anybody who wants help.
I'm assuming that Odette probably can't carry the centaur.
I don't
No.
need carrying. I can jump that one. No problem.
I just feel like
Roll me athletics or acrobatics just for funsies. Don't roll a nat 1. I'm going to let you succeed unless it's a nat 1, in which case you're falling in the river.
God, please roll a nat one. I like you, but I just want to see it.
In the river.
Sorry. No, not this time. 24.
Okay. You're good. Alright.
I'll walk over and the lion attempts to jump over with a 16.
Yeah, no, that's easy. Easy. Hops over. Who's
Long
left?
Long would
Lon?
accept the swan help.
Okay.
Actually,
Cool.
for reference, Chuck clears it by 5 feet.
Cool.
Yep.
Awesome.
What race is Lon?
He's a lizard folk,
Lizard
but he's also
folk.
7 feet tall, so
Yeah.
maybe not.
No, Odette's fine.
I think, yeah, I think that if you're medium, you're probably fine.
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah.
you're a centaur. Because watching a centaur try to ride a swan over a river, while hilarious, I feel like that's not going to work.
Odette's just
Yeah.
like, not getting on there.
Okay, you are now on the mountain side of the river, and you have avoided some fishies, except for a little bit of shin nibbling. What would you like to do?
I look
In
at
nibbling for
Odette
science.
and I'm like, can you go find us a cave? And I headbutt her, and she takes off.
Make a investigation check for your swan.
Yeah.
While she does that, I'm going to go over to, we're just going to say Lon, because it's too long.
Yeah. Like, out of
and-
character, it's fine. In character, try your luck.
Just offer a regular healing potion. Looks
You'll
like
take it up.
Took
Thank
some
you.
damage on your leg. Yeah, no problem.
It hasn't actually gone to the 10 hit points yet, so.
18 on the investigation check.
Odette finds an opening. It's like in this little alcove here. Did you see that? Did everyone see my ping? Ping.
Mhm.
Yep.
Ping. There's like a cave opening. It's pretty
Claudette.
large.
Claudette will be like, there's a cave over this way, and starts ambling.
Amble.
I think she's finished her cauliflower at this point.
Probably. You've had plenty of time to eat your cauliflower on the walk. We kind of hand waved the walk a bit.
Garrett will snake right up to the entrance. Lot.
Yeah, actually.
So it's
Yeah.
dark in there. Do you
Are
have
we
dark
being
vision?
sneaky now?
Oh.
You do have plus 10 to stealth.
Yes. You have passed without a trace. So if you're sneaking, please all roll me some stealthy stealth.
Right, so mine becomes a 22 with the stealth password of the trace.
How is that possible with hooves?
They're not shod. They're not shod.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Rolled the second worst I could, but it's still a 21.
I got a 17.
Nice.
So that's 32
got-
for Odette, and 26 for... 32 for Claudette, and 22 for Odette.
Kathris?
37. 37. Garrett's on.
18. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm not
Lon?
stealthy.
Lon, what was yours?
It was a 17.
Oh, yes, I heard that. Sorry, my bad. Alright. Did you roll for your lion?
I am going to tell him to stay at the mouth of the cave, and just because we can communicate telepathically over a mile.
Okay.
So basically, he's a warning system if anything's coming.
Alright. This cave is dark, and you are standing at the entrance looking in. So, you're in the light looking into a dark place. So you can peek, share it. Do you have dark vision?
Yes.
Make a perception check for me.
While Sherritt's doing that, seeing as we're going into a cave, Claudette will look at the group and be like, can anybody not see in the dark?
I cannot.
Yep.
How many
31.
cannot?
Chuck can't.
31.
There's like a little cabin with a pathway that leads further in, and 2 large statues inside. Yeah, let me show you.
Lon can't see in the dark.
Yes, here's something I prepared earlier.
I hand Lon and Chuck some glow-in-the-dark mushrooms and cast dark vision.
Nice.
I assume none of
Thank
you are
you.
actually inside this cave yet, but yeah.
I will let everyone know what I'm seeing quietly.
Oh, there's a couple of little passages actually. My bad.
Didn't Marky offer dark vision? He did. Marky said he'll cast dark vision.
Oh,
I'm gonna-
sorry.
Okay, so you all have dark vision then.
Yeah,
Good news.
123.
Good news, everyone.
You can see in the dark.
He also
Yeah.
offered water walking, but it's fine.
Yeah, you wouldn't notice in actually the throne room now that I think about it. That Lon will be a bit awkward around Marky. Doesn't seem to deal with him.
I remember.
Yeah, some of you that would have read the conversation that would happen will know.
Yep.
But for those that didn't, he has issues dealing with Marky.
Are there any, can we make in any details on these statues?
What was your roll? Like 21. They look like
31.
31. Oh, okay. Well then, yes. I thought you said 21. They look like the sort of gargoyles you would usually see on a castle. So they're out of place.
And are they moving at all?
Nope.
Hey, Chuck.
Yes.
No, yeah, Chuck and Brumnur. Do you think we could take the statue home? That's not like a person, so I can't get in trouble, right?
So here's the thing. I've been on several missions at this point, and I trust nothing anymore. If that's one thing that I've gained from being in the Horde, is just a total lack of trust of everything around me. So, we don't know that they're not going to come alive and or blow fire on us or any number of other things. Speaking of, I'm going to take my potion, because I have one now.
Yep.
Claudette's
I
taking
will.
hers.
I will do the same.
Yeah, so will Sheriff's Fun.
Um,
Sheriff's Fun's gonna sneak into the
Has
and
Twitch
Kevin
gone
there.
black for everyone, or just...
Fine for me.
Okay, cool, I'm gonna reuse.
Always have it open just so I can see if anything goes weird.
Stealthily moving to about 10 feet away from that statue.
Okay, make some. What was your stealth thing? Or do you want to roll another one? I'll let you choose.
I'm happy to roll.
I rolled
another one.
another one and got a 35.
Okay, I don't think I can beat that.
Brumnur comes up and rolled a 30.
21.
21. Y'all, you make it hard for me. Oh wow, yeah, no. Okay, cool. Yep. As you wish, carry on.
Being that my my former household was Zook's former castle, is this anything that I might recognize in any way, shape, or form?
Make a history check. That's a little bit of story juice you just dropped there.
Yeah!
Surprise!
I'm
That is-
surprised the chat is not going mental.
That is a whopping 4.
I mean, you've seen gargoyles before.
Sweet.
There we go. There's Shortly with the side eyes. Chat's caught up.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Chris was the DM for the game where Zook originated.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Are you really though? Because I feel like you're not.
Yeah, no, you've seen gargoyles before. This seems like some kind of gargoyle.
Sweet. I think nothing of it.
Claudette looks at Brumnur and is like, "You feel like these could be alive, right?"
I would not put it past them.
Claudette picks up a stone and piffs it right at the one that's like down here.
Excellent.
Make an attack roll.
Cool.
Of the beast.
Brumnur shakes his head.
That is a 15 plus, I'm assuming Dex, so 18. Because I'm assuming I'm not proficient with stones.
No, I would assume this is just an unarmed ranged attack.
Yeah.
An improvised weapon, a ranged attack. Can you roll me just a d4?
A d4? Yeah. A 4?
Wow. That's Laura dice for you. Okay, hang on 1 second. It's resistant to non-magical punishment damage. Cool. You watch as the stone plonks, hits it right in the middle of its forehead. And it has 4 arms that suddenly move. And it turns and it looks at you and it goes...
Told you.
Well, now we know.
And now it knows we're here.
And now I assume none of you speak Terran.
I speak Primordial.
Wait, you're an Earth Genasi.
Yeah.
You don't speak Terran?
I didn't have Terran as a default language option, so I didn't.
Weird. Okay, cool.
I speak Primordial though.
Oh, okay. Then you would understand that what it is saying is intruders. I need you all to roll initiative, please.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh fuck.
That's what I'd love to hear. The good news is I pre-rolled this and the gargoyles rolled like shit, so they're probably going last.
I don't know.
20. Over 20? Wow. Over 15?
Yep.
I got 19.
Baby's game.
Chuck had 19 as well.
Who's the dexiest?
Probably Chuck. Long's got a 1.
I'm 18.
Okay.
Plus
Yeah,
1.
no.
So, Chuck,
Plus 4, sorry.
Lon, was he an 18? 17?
I got a 15.
16? Cool. Over 10?
A 14.
What you got, Claudette?
13.
What you got, Kathris?
5.
You beat the gargoyles. I got a 2.
Wow. Okay. Nice.
They have a negative to initiative because they're made of stone. Chuck, you have
Yes.
watched this gargoyle move, look at Claudette, and growl something you didn't understand at her. What would you like to do?
I will draw my bow, ready, hold an action with arrow knocked, but wait for any attack that
Okay.
might.
Cool. Lon?
Lon's gonna use his action to summon up his weapon, which is a kind of like a glaive.
Ooh.
So for those who haven't seen it, it's a glaive. It's got one large blade on top and a smaller blade on the bottom. And they're very serrated to the blades.
And it
Also-
comes out of nowhere because it's a warlock pack thing.
Correct. It comes out of thin air.
Cool. Awesome. So,
that
standing
he's-
there and the next minute he has a thing in his hand. Love it.
He's going to square. Alright, so you can do that. First of all, he's going to use his bonus action first to cast Eldritch Blast at... Well, spin again. Go.
This guy?
Yeah, the guy on the left.
Yep.
He's going to Eldritch Blast him twice.
Yep.
Let's see what we
Go
get.
for it.
A 20... 6
Yes.
and a 14.
14 misses.
The 26 is 7 points of damage. Not too.
Cool.
And he's going to walk closer to the one he just shot.
Excellent. Good job. Brumnur.
All right, Brumnur is. Are these guys up on like a ledge?
They're kind of perched on the edge of the wall.
How high up are they?
Not like just slightly above the ground.
Oh, just right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then I am going to run to the one that's closer to me at the top there.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to take out my staff and two-handed smack it right in the face.
Cool, cool. Make a attack, a bonk attack.
Oof, that's a 13 to bonk.
Misses.
All right, we're gonna do another bonk. That's a 13 to bonk. Let's go ahead and flurry of blows. This will be a punch bonk.
Ah. Jamie's here healing my monsters.
That's an 18 to hit.
That hits. I would like you to know, Jamie, that I maxed that heal.
All right, that's 11 damage for that first one. My fists are magical.
They are, yes.
And stunning strike. So con save DC 17.
You would expect them to be good at that. You would expect them to be good at that. But my dice hate me. Con, you say?
They're
That's
good at it, you're just not good at it.
correct. That does not save. He is stunned.
Excellent. So I have one more hit, which will be an advantage.
Yep.
All right, we'll go with that 18 again.
Yep.
For another 11 damage. Oof, that was
Nice.
made me happy.
Nice. Cool, and he can't fight back.
Nope.
There.
And I have nothing else that I could do. I'm going to stay. Actually, you know what? I have movement, so I'm going to shift around to behind him to give somebody an opportunity.
He's
to
like
flank.
up against the wall.
Oh, then I'm. Oh, right. People have advantage on him anyway, so never mind.
He's stunned. Yep.
Yep.
Exactly. Cool. Sherrod, you're up.
Okay. Let's do 5.
So that is water that you're next to there.
2.
But I assume that you can get around it and still get to him, so. Looks like you can. So, yeah, that's all good. Carry on, as you were.
Was his sword twice.
Can't hear you.
Okay, for a 24 and a 23 to hit.
Yep. Is your sword a magic sword?
Yes.
Okay, just checking. I don't think anyone in the Horde is allowed to have a non-magic sword for very long. Someone comes along and gives you a better one.
Not if Shearman can help it anyway. For total of 19 damage. Lightning.
How many lightnings? 3.
Right.
Cool.
In
Sweet.
flurry of blows.
So many monks.
So many monks.
Oh. It's a 15.
Did you say a 15?
Yep.
That misses.
A 23.
That hits.
Total of 7 lightning damage.
Cool.
Oh, and he can make a con save.
Can he? Can he? He can! Dirty
Oh.
20.
It is
Nice.
20, yeah. Okay. His turn.
Claudette.
Claudette is not super useful in this situation. She's gonna move forward. She's gonna have a debt, like, just come chill out over here. I guess she's gonna cast a Moonbeam
Okay.
on this one.
Okay.
So, like, she'll put it sort of in his back corner.
Yep.
So, I'm assuming it's not a shapeshifter.
It is not.
It can make a... so when a creature enters the spell for the first time, or starts its turn there, so it can make a Constitution saving throw, DC 19.
I think that's gonna save. That is a 22.
So it takes half damage.
Turns out things made of stone, good constitution.
So that's 10, halved is 5 radiant damage.
Kidoki.
And my Moonbeam is just gonna hang out, so I'm gonna draw a little Moonbeam.
Okay. Anything else?
As a bonus action, because I get those are a thing that I can do. I'm gonna, I guess, Thorn Whip it. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess.
Doesn't that pull it towards you? Or am I
Yeah.
thinking of something else?
Yeah, if it's large or smaller, yeah.
And you have advantage.
I have a bit. Oh, great.
Yep, because it's stunned.
Hooray. That is a 30 to hit.
Yes, a 30. Well, how did... What the fuck? Laura?
19 plus 11. So it takes 10 magical piercing damage.
Yep.
And it gets pulled 10 feet towards me, possibly squishing my companion.
Yes. Brumnur, make a dex save. Kathris, you too. Because 10 feet is like...
Dirty 20.
Directly on top of me.
Yep. How many was that, Brumnur?
20.
Claudette doesn't really think before he does it.
17.
Yeah, I'll say you can hop out of its way with the 17.
It's like, oh, I'm sorry, I should have warned you, but I was busy.
That's you?
That's me.
Kathris! It's now a lot closer to you.
Sweet.
Good news.
I will take a single step back. Assuming he's still stunned.
He is, yes.
Sweet. And bonus action, I will summon my Halberd. First attack was a natural 20, second was a 22.
I mean, yes.
So it's 16 and then 6 damage.
Oh.
Magical slashing.
Yeah, I assumed it was a magic thing since you summoned it out of the ether. That's you.
But that will end my turn.
Now it's their turn. The stunned one is going to try and be not... No, it's just stunned till your turn, isn't that right, Brumnur?
Mm-hmm.
Say again, my wife is distracting me. I apologize.
It's stunned until your turn, right? It doesn't get to save on
Till the
its turn.
end of my next turn, yeah.
Right, cool. So that one's going to do nothing except look confused. The other one's going to do some smacking around of these guys. So, he is going to bite and 4 claws. So I'm going to say it's going to bite Lon. And then you each get 2 claw attacks. So, that is a 24 to bite you, Lon.
That will hit.
10 points of piercing damage. And then 2 attacks, 2 claws on Sherrod. Oh, that's not so good. That is a 15 and a 20 something. 21.
A 21 hit.
Oh, those aren't as good. The bite is better. Boring. Alright, that is... Oh! 9 points of slashing from that one. And then it's going to claw at Lon with its other 2 arms. That's a natural 20 and a 19 on the die.
Wow. Getting slapped, aren't I?
Yeah, apparently.
With the Oh no, I'm not playing Zed, damn it!
You're
Okay,
not playing
fine,
Zen.
Fine.
I
don't
think
have
at this
silvery
level of
barbs.
game, I get to keep my nat 20s. For
Yeah,
a
I don't have
change.
silvery barbs, so...
Alright. So that is.
Silvery Bub's OP.
I was like, hold up, wait, and now I'm like, oh.
I'm adding. Is a total with both of them of 29 points of slashing damage.
Yikes.
Because of the crit.
Right. So
Lon, did you take that potion that I gave you, or did
No.
you just take it? Like you just
He's
took it, but
he's
didn't.
holding on to it because he was.
Yeah, I haven't used it yet.
Alright. That's them. Chuck, you're up.
yep. Okay. So I've still got a held action.
Oh, yes,
yep,
you could have.
yep.
That could have gone off. You just
That's-
need to
that's
remind
right.
me.
No, that's okay. This is reactive anyway because I was waiting on them to attack first.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
Yep. So
Go for
my bow shot, I get 2 attacks
Mhm.
now. So I will be trying to hit with advantage range. I don't think I get a ranged advantage on that one.
Stunned one. That's a good question.
It's still stuck.
It's
think it's
attack
any-
attack
yeah, I
rolls
think
have
it's
advantage.
Any
Cool.
attack roll, yeah.
All right. So
'Cause it's too dumb to dodge.
first attack, we've got should hit with a 24.
Yes.
Yep, okay, so it's not a magical weapon. However, I will be buffing it with a faded foe.
Okay.
So that is a d4. So I'll roll that one. And we've got a nice 1 point of damage on that basis, assuming that there's no piercing damage. And I will also follow that up with a dreadful strike.
So they're resistant to piercing damage. So you still roll
yeah.
it, they just take half.
Right, okay, so
Yep.
I will do the damage then.
Yep.
Thank you. And in the meantime, I'll still finish off another 1 point of dreadful strike. So that's psychic damage.
Yep.
And the attack itself, in that case, halved would be. Here we go. Almost. We got 10 points, so half to 5
5.
as the base hitting
Yep.
damage for the first arrow.
Yep.
And then rinse and repeat. Let's have a look. Haha. Thankfully, advantage, but I don't think it'll even hit.
No.
No. All right, that's me. So that was the
So
held
that was
round.
your held action, so now you can have your turn.
Yep. Right, so now I'm charging in. So we've got the one that is stunned, I'll move towards. So that gives me a.
I just imagine that you just did like a little horse jump right over Claudette's head.
Oh, yeah, can do. Leap.
Click the mushroom!
I can do an athletics check just to make sure I don't stuff up anything.
I believe you can just do
Net
that.
one and just crush her.
Claudette's not big.
Yeah, no, we're good.
She is 3 feet
Nicely
tall,
done.
including the mushroom.
And with my hooves, I will make a physical attack. And probably miss. So even with advantage, it's a 12.
Nope, that misses.
All right. So that's the first hit. So this is my attacks. So I get 2 attacks. So I'll do those first.
There was a 15 in there, wasn't it? A 12 and a 15. Does a 15 hit?
No, with the advantage, it's still. And 14 is probably still too low for that one. Did a 14 hit?
No.
No. Okay, cool. Still firing blanks. So with the charge, that allows me to get a bonus action hoof attack or physical attack. So
Yep.
I'll sort of sidle around and do a rear hoof shunt as well. See if I can try my luck there. Oh, 13, not good.
No, it's
hold
18.
on. Not,
Yeah,
no, it's
it
18.
rolls.
No, my
Yeah,
apologies.
yeah, you're good.
Okay, so 18 was a
It does
hit.
hit. Yes.
Yeah, so finally connecting with that. 4 plus 4 is 7 halved. I believe that would be 3 or 4.
3.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
Round down. Yep.
So those are, and with the final hit, I'll be doing the favoured foe and dreadful strikes to add to that. Just yeah, you'll
It's all
note
going to
that
add
I'm
up
not
real
using.
nice when you get higher level.
Oh yeah, but still only rolling a 1 on the dreadful strike.
Okay.
And a 1 on the favoured foe. There we go.
Okay.
So that's me.
Whittling them down.
Yep. And
At least you're consistent.
yep. And that's turn. Just hold on. No, that's me. Yep,
That's
thank
you. Awesome. Lon, you're up.
All right. First of all, I just wanted to check. I got thrown a healing ward, and I rolled a 1. Hell yeah.
Excellent.
I'm just going to roll 2 attacks against this thing. Well, 1 attack with Green Flame Blade.
Yep.
That is a 24.
Yes. Yes, if it starts with 20, it hits.
Right. That plus that, so that's 10 points of physical damage, the magic weapon, plus 3 points of fire damage. And my bonus action, I'm going to roll a 21, so that's going to hit as well. For Green Flame Blade again. Never mind that forget. For less, 11 points of physical and 4 fire.
Oh. Sweet. That's you.
That's me.
Brumnur.
Twice in one game? This is the
I
best
know.
day ever. All right. He is still stunned, so I'm going to start actually by casting Bane on both of them.
Oh, okay. Remind me. Wisdom?
It is a wisdom, or I'm sorry, charisma 17.
Oh, charisma. Yeah, I'm sure they're real good at that. No, they both fail.
Hey, okay, so a D4 off attacks and saving throws for them.
Bane. Let's go with that. That can be Bane.
All right,
Nope.
and then I am going to... I don't know if I can do this. Can I Flurry of Blows? It's after you take the attack action on your turn, which I didn't, so instead I will just do Sacred Flame as a bonus action. Dex 17, he...
Auto fails because he's stunned.
He auto fails, yeah, so 2d8 plus 5. Ooh, 20 damage.
Nice. This guy's starting to look a bit like his rock's getting a bit cracked. It's a bad day
And
to be a gargoyle.
since I can't stun him again because I didn't take the attack action, he comes back to life.
No longer stunned. Woo! Share it.
Okay, yeah, he's just going to attack. It's simple. Two attacks with a sword. So 11 and a 20.
The 20 hits.
The 11 piercing damage.
Cool,
And
cool.
6 lightning damage.
How many lightning?
6.
Cool.
He will flurry of blows. For 20 and a 26.
Yes and yes.
Is 12 and 10 lightning damage.
Cool. Cool, cool. That's you. Claudette.
Claudette's just gonna skip the bonus action. Thought it didn't go so well last time. She's just gonna move her Moonbeam. So can I get another con save? DC 19.
You sure can. That's a natural 1.
Cool. So he takes full damage this time.
Sure does.
Adds a whole 8 radiant damage.
Did you say 8?
8, yeah, I rolled real bad.
Cool. Alright.
Um,
It still looks hurt.
And that is Claudette's turn, because she doesn't have a whole lot of combat cantrips.
Kathris!
I'm going to move here, so I am flanking, question mark?
Yes! Because
Sweet.
Brumnur's on the other side, yes.
And as a bonus action, I will activate Soul Flay, so my weapon kind of starts almost like dripping, like a kind of yellowy black smoke.
That sounds
and
terrifying.
it will do additional necrotic damage. So first hit was 25, second hit was 19.
Yes and yes.
So that's 16 damage for the first one, 4 of which is necrotic.
Uh-huh.
And then 8 damage for the second one, 2 of which is necrotic.
Nice! It is not a happy gargoyle.
But that will end my turn.
Okay. Kathris is... This is like an Earth Genasi with a thing that's currently bleeding gross smoke. He is terrifying looking right now. Okay, it's the gargoyle's turn. Bite, claw.
At the
Yeah.
start of its turn, can it make another con save?
Oh,
for me?
because of the stupid moonbeam.
Die.
That's a
Ooh,
14.
that is 17 points of radiant damage.
Oh. It is staggering on its feet as it bites and claws. Brumnur and Chuck. Yes.
As it attacks, I can attack it because of sentinels as well.
Oh, yep,
Ooh, nice.
yep. Alright, do that because you may kill it before it gets to hurt them.
That is a 23 to hit,
Yep.
and that'll all 11 points of damage.
Yep, that does it. So it moves to go and bite at Chuck, and Kathris just does his scary sword smoke thing. What is it? I'm saying sword. It's not a sword.
It's a halberd.
A halberd. What does that look like?
So it's a stick with an axe head and like a.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Yep, I know the guy you mean. And it just like shatters into pebbles. The other one, however, is going to bite claw. It's going to bite Sherrod this time, just to be fair. Equal opportunity biter. I'm waiting for Kit in the chat and the thing now. That's not very good. It's not very good. It is a 14.
Oh.
Claw. Better. 24. Second claw. 23. Cool. So that will be 7 and 4 is 11 and 4 is 15 points of slashing damage. For Sherrod. Lon. That's a 20 something. 25.
Okay.
And a 13.
13 does not.
25, so that is 5 plus 4 is 9 points of slashing damage from the claw that hit you. And it is Chuck's turn.
Right, so at this point,
Good luck getting to him. Oh, you have a bow.
I do. So just checking. So this side corner flank that's not accessible at the moment, or not?
So where you can see the wall,
Yeah,
it's up against the wall, so you can't
Yeah,
get behind it.
that's cool.
You could
Yeah.
get, this is a passage, so if I give you a bit more reveal here. So there is a passageway there, so there
Okay,
is a
so-
little gap on that side of it.
So I
You
can
just
come
got
around.
healed. Yeah.
Yeah, so 1, 2.
Ah, thank you.
Okay, so I could basically come around to the side of the gargoyle in that case very easily.
Yep.
Yep, and plonk myself there. That's sufficient to do another charge because I only need to do 20 feet in a straight line, so that's cool. So I'll give it my own equivalent to Flurry of Blows because I'm a keyless Chuck at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Flurry of hooves.
Flurry of hoops.
Pretty much.
I love it.
So first one out. Now I'm not getting an advantage from anything on this one.
No,
Yeah,
no.
that's cool.
This one's a bit
That's
tricky to get flanking on because it's still up
yeah.
against the wall. So the Thorn Whip was good for that.
Yep. So first out the gate, a nat 20.
Whoa! Good job.
Yeah. So 27 to hit.
Yep.
And
So roll at the max of the dice.
Now roll d20. D&D Beyond's going to roll it wrong.
Okay, so I rolled 4 on my roll, so that's basically adding another 4 plus the mod, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, so that's 12. So that's for the
Cool.
first one out. So that's attack 1, attack 2, coming out the gate. Oh, how about that? Another nat 20.
Really?
Hey,
You make it
wow.
up for your last round.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So it would be, yeah.
Now we're just doing the attack on that one. Oh, sorry. Yes, that one would have been halved from being a bludgeoning non-magical.
Oh, yep. Okay.
But I just got another maximum out of my rolls on that one, so another basically 6 for that one. So out of that one,
He's looking rough.
yep. So dreadful strikes on one of those shots will just because I only do it 1 per turn.
So they were both crits, so you still get to add the max of the dice to this. Anything you roll.
Cool. Right.
Yeah.
In that case, it's 4.
Yep.
And the favored, sorry, that was dreadful strikes, and favored foe is another 4.
Wait.
Right.
You're adding the max. You're rolling and adding the max of the dice. So if it's a D4, you're rolling
Yep.
and adding
Thank
4.
you. All right.
Yep.
Good clarification.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's a weird rule, but yeah.
7 in that case from
Okay.
the favored foe.
Cool.
And just going back to the dutiful strike, sorry. No, it is maximum, so we've got 4 plus the 4 that you
8.
mentioned. Yep, 8. So that's the 2 standard attacks.
Yep.
With the charge, here come the hooves again.
You're gonna beat this guy up with your hooves.
Yep. He's been hoofing it. No nat 20 this time, but a nice solid 22 with a base 15.
Yep. That'll hit.
And unarmed strike. Last one for my round is oh well, there you go. Broke the glut. So just a 5, so halved to 3.
2. Round up.
Sorry, 2. Yes, 2. Yes, sorry. Thank you.
Cool.
And turn.
Alrighty. He's up. Barely. Lon, you're up.
All right.
Shit.
Same old thing as always. Just roll some green flame blade and see what happens.
Mhm.
That's it. Dice off the table. So that is a 24 and an 11. So the 11's not gonna hit.
Yeah, correct. 24 hits, 11 doesn't.
9 physical and 5 fire.
So he is still up. Was that your whole turn?
Yeah, that is my whole turn.
Okay. Brumnur.
All right, because I have 40 feet of movement, I can make it right
You can
to him.
Get into that little gap between Sheridan and the wall.
Nice.
Like right here? Yeah,
Yep,
perfect.
Yep.
All right, we are going with a little bit of pop.
Yep.
I'm not using my quarterstaff because I realize it's not magical, and that would be just stupid.
Yep. That would when you have magic hands.
All right, 25 for the first one.
Yep.
We've heard all about Brumnur's magic hands.
17 for the second.
That
Sorry.
just hits.
I had to do it for
Nice.
Kit.
Damn Kit. She's our Laura Bailey.
All right, 11 for the first one and 10 for the second one.
Yeah, the first one is enough. You just you smack him in the face and he just begins to crack right where you hit him, and then the cracks just spread and he collapses into rubble.
I'm gonna do a little jump in the air and just that I'm gonna look at the group. That was my first time actually landing a final blow in any of my missions so far. I am very happy.
Well done. I'm so proud of you.
Well done.
Is anybody looking kind of hurt?
Yeah, Lon, I think
Oh.
looks.
Yeah, I
really
took
rough.
I'm not completely beat up, but recently.
Claudette comes over to Lon, and will. She gets a broom and just kind of ruffles his hair with it. And
He has no hair.
Ruffles
He's a
his head.
lizard.
Oh yeah, I forget these things. Ruffles his head with it, and is gonna use the Staff of Healing to heal. So you can heal back up to like what you were covered by aid, but the temporary hit points that we got from Roland, once they're gone, they're gone.
Yeah. Temporary ones are way gone already, so that'll be.
So I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level, I guess.
Yep.
Oh, nice. That is 20 points of healing.
Good. Pretty good.
How you
Alright.
looking?
Considerably healthier.
Hooray.
So,
Thanks.
as the dust literally settles, as these things shatter into little pebbles all over the ground, and Claudette uses her broom to heal someone, we're going to take a break. And before you all venture further into these caves and see what you can find. I believe we are not doing marbles today because Leonel is doing our producing so that Adam can hang with the sproggles. And that's a whole different drama to sort marbles out there. So we're just going to have a little break. We'll do a shiny thing. It looks like Andy or possibly Harper has won a pitcher of perpetual milk. Probably Andy, since Harper's mostly done. Our giveaway today is a tote bag from our Redbubble store. You can pick any design you want. You just need to email me and tell me what design you want, and I will send it to you. So exclamation point shiny thing in the chat during the break to be in to win that. And we'll be back in like 10-15 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We will see you very soon.
Peace.
Hello, humans of the internet. Welcome back to the Gallant Horde. We are playing Gem of the Minotaur, and these lovely people have gotten into a cave. They have, well, before they got into a cave, they bought some vegetables. They adopted some fish. And now they have reached a cave and killed some gargoyles and are going to venture in further, presumably. What do you all want? Oh, wait, there's a shiny thing. Who won? Ah, Cat won. That's nice and easy. She comes to my house every week.
Before we move deeper into the cave, can I ransack the gargoyle rubble to find, like, eyes?
Make an investigation check. There's not much of these gargoyles left.
That's not great. 10 plus 2, 12.
You can probably find one piece of stone where you could sort of see that it might have once been an eye.
I have pocket there.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a chunk too, just as a victory,
Okay.
trophy.
You have a chunk of gargoyle stone. Add that to your inventory.
I wanted to check because you said there was water around here, was it?
Yep, so that's like, liquid.
So is that like just a pond, or is that
No,
like a
if you go
lake
up to it, you can see quite clearly that it... Oh, hang on. Give me my polygon reveal. There's like a little passageway with, a little trickle thing and a pond.
Right. So is it possible to go up there to see like how deep a pond is?
How do you plan to do that?
By swimming?
Oh, yeah, sure. It's not very deep. The one in the main area goes up to like your knees.
Right. And
The
if I
one
try
further in would be deeper.
Right.
It'll probably go up to like your shoulders. You're quite.
But it's not like
Your
deep
shoulders.
enough that you can dive in.
No.
All right.
No.
That's what I'm.
Can you bring me back some cave water and I give you a little bottle?
Like there's some right there in the pond in
Sure.
front of you.
Yeah, but I want the deeper
Literally
cave water.
5 feet in front of you.
Yeah. I
You
guess.
want the water from the other pond, even though they're connected to each other. It's the same
Yeah.
water.
Lance was like, but they're the same pond.
Yeah, but I want the
Take
deeper one
I'm
that
gonna
hasn't
take
seen
the jar from him. And
that
I'm gonna
hasn't
go
seen the
get water.
sunlight.
I'm gonna
Hey.
follow and come down there with you.
Chuck's going
Alright.
to also, while they're doing that, Chuck's going to keep an eye down the passageway that he's by and see if anything comes from there. Now, I think he's got 120 dark vision, if that...
Yeah, you can
makes
kind
any
of see that far, and then it turns.
Sure.
Yeah.
Seeing that these...
Kathris will be watching the other one.
If you look in there, that is a similar, like, little cavern with a much bigger pond in it.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, we chose poorly.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
wrong
go get-
on.
So it's going to spend this entire mission pouring the water out and getting you water as
Yeah, I
you
was
go into the cave.
I was like, Claudette goes and gets more water from this pond. She's also gonna, seeing that these tunnels are not very wide, she's gonna put Odette in her pocket realm until she can pull her out. So I'm just gonna like move her over to where the lion is.
Okay. Cool.
She just doesn't want to get Swan stuck in tunnel.
Yeah, no, that's a fair point.
I will move up to ensure Claudette, one, doesn't drown.
You know I
and
could
two,
turn into a shark, right?
I don't know that.
I'm telling you.
This is his first time. Oh, I'm not telling you I'm there to stop you drowning.
Oh, okay.
But I would also like to investigate that little area for anything that looks like it doesn't belong in a cavern.
Oh, make an investigation check.
Same in the poorer choice area.
Poor choice, Kevin. That's its official name now. What you got?
Not good. A mighty 8.
No, it all seems pretty normal for a cabin.
Nothing of value here. Walks away.
Kathris can hear Claudette mumbling to herself. And she's mumbling about a spell that she's going to cast using cave water to make somebody blind. She's just like planning it out to herself. Yeah.
Oddly, still not the creepiest member of this party. Brumnur, what was your investigation?
I used my Twitch inspiration and got a 14.
Cool. It's a cave with a little pond in it.
Yeah, I was searching in the pond. I'm sorry, I was like in the water.
It's cold.
Great, excellent. Thanks. I'll grab some water in that jar and then walk back.
Cool.
The Chuck will also check to see if there's any signs of movement through that area. So if there's any investigation or
survival.
Survival.
If you're checking for tracks, yeah.
Perfect. It's gonna be not the best. 8 plus 6 is 14.
I mean, it's pretty clearly being used by something large.
Okay, cool.
You don't need a high check to see that. Like the stones are worn in a way that it is being have been going in and out of here for a while.
Right. Okay. So any particular type of tracks then?
Not with that roll.
No, that's cool. That's fine.
Large, something big.
That's cool.
Human, like not like lion big. Big for a person.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Claudette reaches up and grabs Cathris's hand and is going to walk the other way with him.
Which other way? Like down?
Down, towards where the tunnel where we have.
How does Kathris react to this situation?
I probably wouldn't move as you lead me. I'd just be like staring disapprovingly at you holding my hand.
Come on, we're going to get...
Strength check, because that would be hilarious.
I can't wait to lose.
Sure. Sure. Claudette has a decent strength.
19.
That's a dirty 20.
Yes,
so you try, but you she's very emphatic about it.
That's like, come on, we're gonna get left behind.
You just see a really dejected Earth Genasi being led by a tiny gnome.
Yep.
I'm gonna hand Claudette the water as she walks past, and then look at Kathris and just say, "Don't feel bad." It's like sometimes it's like water; it just wears you down.
Sometimes you just gotta roll with it. All right. So what are you doing?
We can still move quietly, although I feel that is probably relatively pointless after destroying their early warning system.
Mm-hmm.
Which of you will be first? I can make you slightly harder to hit.
I'll go first.
I'll go up front too.
I'm gonna go on the roof, and she turns into like a spider and climbs up onto the roof.
Nice.
I hastily wipe my hand on my dots on the nearest piece of cloth.
Rude.
But I will cast Shield of Faith. Was it, sorry, Brumnur's going first?
Yep.
Yeah.
But I guess I'll follow at the rear.
Cool.
In that case, yeah.
Shield of Faith is
Plus 2 AC.
Got it.
I'm not giving you a spider, Claudette.
No, it's fine.
Use your imagination.
I know
All right.
I'm a giant spider right now.
So, as you turn this corner, are you being stealthy?
Yep.
Yeah.
Can you roll me some stealth then, please?
Do we still have Pass Without a Trace?
We do still have pass. It lasts for an hour.
Yeah.
So 26 from Chuck.
That's a 19 for Lon.
Nice.
Don't forget to add 10.
That is adding 10.
Oh. Oh.
Disadvantage is.
I have disadvantage.
Yeah.
7 for Shearman.
Cool.
21 for Brumnur.
All right.
30.
17.
Wait, no, 33, because I'm stealthier as a spider.
Or a spider. You come to yet another pond. I guess as you get closer, you'll be able to see the edge of it here. Make a perception check. People at the front. Brumnur and Shearman.
The passive is 22.
What did you roll?
I'm waiting.
22 for me.
A 20.
Okay. Trying to pull an indigo on me. Sean Lee's always telling me what indigo's passive everything is. You can both clearly hear the sound at this point of something, of talking, of beings communicating with each other, gruffly and loudly. They are doing so in. Do any of you speak Orc?
Lon does, actually.
Oh, well then you can hear them. They're just talking shit. They're just like talking like, yeah.
Mad shit.
It's not anything interesting. It's just like, you know, hey, where'd you put the dried beef? I left it in the box. No, you didn't. I looked in the box. It's not in the box. What did you do with it? Oh, maybe John ate it. You know, that kind of shit.
Yeah. Lon will put his hand up and signal to everyone, hold.
I'm going to switch my halberd for a spear.
Yeah.
Can we tell what direction the voices are coming from?
This. Oh. Where's my pingy? This direction. Bing. Bing.
Orcs or something speaking
Or
Orcish.
Jonicus. I don't know.
They don't seem to have noticed us yet.
No, they're not
They're
very
discussing dried beef.
Right, beef, you say. Okay. Well, we have two options. We can try to rush them if they haven't noticed us and maybe surprise them, or we can be loud and obnoxious, as sometimes is the way that we do as well.
Claudette waves her little mandibles at the thought of being loud and obnoxious.
Let's see if we can work out how many there are and what we're up against here before we make decisions.
You heard like 3 different voices, but that doesn't necessarily mean that everyone is talking.
Claudette will sneak forward above Brumnur and like taps him on the head with a spider leg and like waves it, and then it's gonna keep sneaking forward on the roof.
Brumnur does not shake with like chills at getting tapped.
Claudette, make a stealth check for me as a spider.
16 plus 6 is 26, plus 10 is 36.
I don't think I can roll high enough to see you. Cool. Now I guess make a perception check.
So I do have blind sight within 10 feet.
But you're also on the roof.
Yeah.
There's an orc
That's
on
a
the
nat
road.
20. Natural 20 for
It doesn't matter.
25.
They're not exactly being. Look, give me the thing I asked for. Thank you. So there's a large cavern here, full of like barrels and shit. Like these guys have been robbing people a lot, and a bunch of orcs.
Claudette's not getting super close. She's only gonna like.
Yeah.
She probably like sticks to this wall and it's gonna do a quick count. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
And then
a
it's
couple
gonna.
of them look beefier than some of the others.
She scrambles back and she's gonna like drop down in front of Brumnur. And she brings up a spider arm and taps him 7 times.
Brumnur, make an intelligence check.
I was already doing that. That's a 9.
Wow, Claudette really wants your attention, tapping your leg so many times.
I'll just lean forward and I'll be like, what? That was a lot of taps. What do you need?
Yeah, I tap him again 7 times. And then I look disgusted, and I turn to...
How does this disgusted spider look like?
She just rolls all 8 of her eyes.
Can you draw it in the dirt?
Passive insight?
And I gather up like 7 rocks, and I like tap the ground and I point to the rocks.
Do I get it now? Do you want me to make another?
I will
roll?
let you decide if you get it now. That does seem pretty obvious what she's trying
So
to
my
tell you.
passive insight is 19.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'll go with that. Okay. So 7 of them. Got it.
And then
14, right?
I spread the rocks out to be like show that there are 2 and 2 and 1 and 1 and 1.
Yeah, I totally get it.
Yep.
Do you communicate what you have understood?
Oh, yes, 100%. I quietly tell the group that there are 7 and how they're generally sort of organized. I point at the rocks, really, to do that part. So I'm not 100% sure what she did with the rocks and what it really means, so...
Do
Wave
we
down the
move in
spider
a
and go. Their leader.
And I point to the middle rock.
Big guy.
Do we move in quietly and then attack loudly out of, well, with the intent of surprising them?
I think that's our best bet, is to try to go for the surprise.
Yep.
Sweet.
I agree.
I will.
Seriświń's gonna snake across the... Yeah.
Okay, that's water.
Oh,
So how are you getting across the water?
they said that.
Hmm?
They said
Wait.
that.
You've gone really echoey.
You're
haven't
really
we?
muffled, like I can't hear you properly.
They said that.
How deep is it?
Oh, how deep is it? It's pretty deep at this point.
Can we see over to this side?
Oh yeah, you
Around
would be able
pinging?
to see over
Yep.
to that side. There's like another little passageway there. That appears to lead to more water.
Not gonna lie, I was really hoping that that was going to be an easily flankable rock.
Nope.
Claudette's gonna go back up the wall and like back over here and is just waiting.
Well, seeing as I can walk on water, I'm gonna just move to about.
But before,
here.
as he tries to walk away, I'm going to try to grab him.
Oh
and
yeah,
pull him
I'll
back
stop.
and just say, if we maybe go around, there may be a way to get, like, from behind them.
Yep. I can also provide some cover with my bow while we do that, because I'll be able to catch up reasonably quick if you need to do that.
Yeah, so you're welcome to go across the water if you want. If everybody wants to do that, that's what we'll do, but we might be able to get around them too. But I guess we've already lost 2 of our party, so okay, let's just go across
I
the
still
water.
need more information about what Sherrod has actually done, because he's like walking across the water straight into 10 feet of guys.
Well, he'll try and jump stealthily across.
I will need both an athletics or acrobatics check and a stealth check for that, please.
Okay. Oh. Athletics was a nat 1 for 10.
Swimming across.
Flashing his way. And stealth was 41.
Okay.
Really quietly splashing.
You really quietly, absolutely fall into the water. You are now in the water. But fortunately, you managed to do it very dexterously, and you did not make an enormous splashing noise. Somehow, by some miracle.
Trying to catch up with the SEAL team.
I'll turn to Brumnur.
Let's go around.
I can walk on the water, so potentially if I stand near our swimming friend while you guys flank on the other side.
All right.
I agree. I'll go with Brumnur around.
Okay, so Brumnur and Lon, you will need to make stealth checks to get around without being heard.
Let's go. That's 1. No, that's a 15.
Natural 20 for a 29.
Nice. I'm still rolling shit perception. Good news, everyone. All right, so you guys can get around to that little gap.
So,
Jax, I've readied my spear to give it a long yeet should the opportunity arise.
Yep.
A long yeet.
Yep.
A ranged yeet attack. Okay.
and likewise, Chuck has positioned himself to be able to cover with bow.
Cool. Alright, so you two, as you get here, you can see that this is yet more cavernous water bits. On that side, and then on this side, very fortuitously, there is a gigantic pond, but it does seem to lead directly to the back of their cavern.
Once it's going to go into the water, no hesitation.
Okay, cool.
Brumnur's going to just sort of hop from rock to rock, but he is going to use, what's the thing that makes me faster?
Step of the wind?
That's the one, which doubles my jump speed as well, so,
okay.
or jump distance.
Cool.
Wait, actually, the water, is that, how deep is it?
It's swimmable.
Right, cool.
Yeah. It's pretty deep here. Like, you're now in the cave system, so these ponds are those, like, deep, dark, still ponds that you get in cave systems.
Yeah, and we can follow completely underwater
your armor?
Oh, that's a good question. How heavy is your armor?
It's roleplay.
Hold your breath and just walk along the bottom.
Yeah, I've got a swim speed, and I can just hold my breath.
Oh, that's true. You have a whole swim thing, so that's good. It's a water lizard.
Yeah.
Aquatic lizard. Alright. So, Kathris, you are sneaking onto the water?
Mm-hmm.
I need a sneak check from you, please.
I'm so good at these. Oh, fuck off.
We got
So
past that face.
Yeah, I have a specific stealth die and a specific disadvantage die. Nat 20 on my stealth, but because it's at disadvantage, that is 24.
Cool, that's fine. Alright, they don't seem to have noticed any of you. They are clearly very, very distracted by this discussion about John's diet and how he's clearly, like, cheating on his diet in order to eat all of the biltong.
Frickin' John, like every time with this guy, I can't.
I know, right?
Could I sneak up, like, so I've just popped out of the water? Is that still going to be relatively hidden?
Yeah, they're very distracted.
These rocks are just like small boulders, or they're like stalactite?
No, they're just like boulders.
Sweet.
Damn you, John. I was really looking forward to that. Alright, what are you doing?
I want biltong.
I know. I always want biltong. That's
now I want biltong.
It's been a while.
Right,
I'm just ready to throw the spear for when Brumnur and Lon come in from the other side.
Yep, I'm gonna, as soon as I can see Claudette, I'm looking at the ceiling to see if I can see a spider.
Cool.
Claudette's like hovering over the leadery guy, but like she's sticking to the wall at the moment.
Okay.
She's not like out in the open. She's where she is.
Alright. I'm gonna assume you all are gonna like surprise round this shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Okay.
the plan.
So let's do initiative, and then you can have a surprise round, and then we can fight some orcs.
Before we do
Let's
that,
go.
I will take my potion of resistance at this point.
Okay. Cool.
Actually, I'll do that as well. Take the potion.
So, have we all rolled? Over 20?
22.
21.
21.
Okay, who are the 21s?
I have
Sorry.
1 point of dex.
I
had
assume
it.
that the monk is better than you.
I have 5.
Chuck had a 21 as well. Sorry, just a bit late in there.
Oh,
Um,
okay, what's
so
your dex?
Mine's the +4 mod or 18 dex.
Okay, so he is also going to be faster than Kathris.
But I'll-
Sh-
Yep.
Yeah. You good? Share it. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Very vaguely. What did you roll for initiative?
8.
8. Cool. What did you roll on?
2.
Wow. Excellent. Okay. So this is going to be a very one side kind of a fight. I can see. Oh wait, hang on. And Lon bringing up the rear. All right, so you get a surprise round. Claudette, you are
Claudette
starting this off.
is gonna drop down on the leader and bite his face.
Okay. Make a face rising attack, I guess.
I will. Okay, so advantage because surprised and fighting from stealth.
Yep.
Nat 20 for the face biting. So can
Oh
I have
my
a
God.
Constitution saving throw, please?
You sure can. Oh wait, this is my actual guy. Constitution saving throw. That is an 18.
Okay, so 18 points of piercing damage. He manages to resist the poison, but he takes half, and he doesn't have the poison condition.
Okay.
So he takes 6 plus 16 is 22 points of
22.
poison damage.
Right.
Yeet, that's some serious face biting.
Well, cause crit, so
Yeah, no, I know. That's I get why. I'm just like, whoa, this guy's like just chilling there arguing with John
Well,
about
actually,
the
it would
Bulldog,
be-
and suddenly a spider attacks him out of nowhere.
it would be half. So 6 plus 16 is 22. So he'd take 11 poison because he made the save.
Yeah. Cool.
And that's my turn.
Brumnur.
All right. Who looks the beefiest?
The guy currently wrestling the spider.
Okay, but how about of the henchmen? Are they all?
The ones closest to you are kind of the same. This guy here looks a little beefier. These guys on the other side look a little beefier. These 3 closest to you seem like the minions.
Okay, I want to go
The
for the
minionest
beefiest
minions. Okay. I mean, you're. Oh no, you're surprised. Okay. Yep. Go for it.
guy. Okay, yeah, I'm going to punch. That is an 18 to hit with the first one.
Does hit.
That is 8 points of damage for my first strike. That's a 22 to hit for the next one.
Right.
For 7 more points of damage.
Yep.
And I'm gonna stunning strike him.
Okie dokie. Constitution saving throw.
Yep, 17.
Constitution? Yeah. Oh my god, why do my dice hate me? That's a 9. No, it's a 11.
He's stunned.
Yes, he is.
And then you know what? I'm going to flurry of blows and keep attacking this guy.
You'll definitely pick the fighty mission.
Alright, that's a 19 to hit on the...
Yep.
For 9 more damage.
Yep. On behalf of Kit, I would like to tell you all that this orc now has 69 hit points.
Nice. And then
Nice.
a natural 20 on the next
Nice.
one. So so I roll the normal damage and then do max damage, right?
Correct.
Okay, so max damage on the dice is 2d6, so 12.
12, yep. And then you roll and add the 12.
Okay, so that's 5 plus 12 is 17 plus 5 is 22 damage.
Good.
And
He no longer has 69 hit points.
That's quite the punch.
It is quite
that was a
punch.
heck of a round. And that is it for me. I'm going to stay where I am.
Very good. Chuck.
Right. I'll loose 2 arrows at the one that's just using dark vision because I can see. That's the only reason I can see this. I would have seen, I believe, the spider drop down.
Yep.
Cool. That'll be my first target.
Okay.
Cool. So first arrow out the gun. Is it where? Ooh, just
I built this guy a whole character sheet and everything, and he's not even going to get a turn.
Okay. 21 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. Piercing, non-magical.
It doesn't matter for these guys.
No.
10, did you say?
10 damage, yep. So on top of that though, since it's gone a hit, I'll make that one a favoured foe. So another D4 coming out. For 4. And the dreadful strike, not that anyone will see it, there'll be this little tether of black energy coming off it from my eyes. And that's another 4. So
You're
that's
a creepy bunch, you know that?
This is creepy mission. Creepy mission.
Definitely a bunch of weird fucking people.
So that's the first shot.
Yep.
Next one, let's see what we've got for the roll. Will be a close thing. 18 to hit. And the damage. 7 plus 4, so 11. Nothing else from me from the attacks. However, at this point, I will also use a bonus action to do Misty Step.
Oh, yeah?
Which is a Fey Wanderer thing.
Yep.
And I will go 30 feet. 1, 2. To this point here.
Cool.
And that'll be my turn. Thank you.
All right. Kathris.
I will yeet my spear into this boy.
Yes.
So it's 25 to hit.
Yep.
17 damage, 4 of
Nice.
which is necrotic.
Cool.
And then as I walk to here, I summon my halberd instead of the spear. So it's like in him, and then it just smoky disappears as a halberd appears in my hand, and I will stab the same guy. 20 to hit.
That's the same magic weapon, just in a different form. So he gets stabbed by a spear and disappears.
I can have 2 bound weapons, and so I can only have one out at a time.
Right, but from his point of view.
His perspective, yeah.
Jesus. Okay, sorry, I got distracted by the awesome story image. Please continue with your numbers.
20 to hit.
Yes.
12 damage, 2 being necrotic.
Nice.
And that'll be my turn.
That
Hey, Jax,
brings us.
remove 9 damage from that guy. I screwed up my numbers.
Okay. I will heal him for 9. Share it.
Okay.
You are in the water.
I'm in the water. It's going to move to out here. And he's going to hit this guy with his sword once.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, has he got flanking with... Getting whacked from the...
If you move 1 forward, you will have. If you have that movement. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There.
Yeah. Yep. Then you.
Oh, it's alright. He'll stay there.
Okay.
So that is a 17 to hit.
Yep.
Or 12 piercing and 6 lightning.
Nice.
And then he's going to breathe a 15-foot cone, which will get to... should be, I don't know if it'll get the leader guy there. Is it up to you?
I would say... yeah, you can probably get all 3 of them. Let's go with yes.
So, con save.
Alrighty. Dude in front of you. That was a 2 on the die. Dude in the middle looking confused. That's probably John. That is a 19.
And that's a save.
And the chief is a 20-something. 23.
So the other guy's incapacitated to the start of my next turn.
Okay. I'll use this guy. And they take damage, I assume?
No.
Nope. Oh, it's just a... Okay. Cool.
Yep. And then I'll flurry of blows on the guy on...
I assume you have advantage if he's incapacitated. I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
Yes. Okay, yeah.
Oh no, it doesn't. Can't take actions or reactions. It says nothing about attacks.
There's nothing about attacks. Okay, well I'll move on to the leader here. I've got mobility, so I don't...
It doesn't matter. He can't react, so...
he's incapacitated, yeah. Yes. And I'll flurry of blows there. That's a 27.
Yep.
And a 22.
Yep.
And that is 9 and 10 lightning damage.
Cool. He's starting to look a bit rough. For someone who hasn't had a turn yet, and has a whole character sheet and a backstory, I'm just saying.
So what you're saying is we could have done this diplomatically.
No, all my baddies always have character sheets and backstories. It's just whether you ever find any of it out. Most of the time you don't. You just kill them. And I'm like, okay, well, we'll throw that out. Anyway, is that the end of your turn, Sharon?
Yes, that is the end of my turn.
Lon, you're up.
Hooray!
We're still in the surprise round, you guys.
Yep. So he's just gonna start running up the tunnel to this guy. As he's doing so, thorns grow out of his... Like, his weapon starts glowing, and there's, like, thorns start to grow on it. And he casts Hex on this guy. That's his bonus action as he's going up.
Cool.
And then he's going to light his blade on fire and just swing at him. Blade. Nothing too flash. That is a
team creepy, I'm just saying. Yep.
25.
Yes, that hits.
that, and all that. So that's... Well... Yeah, 12 physical, 1 necrotic, and 6 fire.
Cool. He already looks pretty shit, this guy.
Oh, and the guy next to him takes 1 fire damage.
Oh, yeah.
No, 6. Because I get that in my modifier.
Oh, yeah. Nope. Minus. Cool. Is that you?
That's me.
That was an impressive entrance.
Oh,
right,
wait. before I forget, the guy that got hexed, he's got disadvantage, or I'm going to give disadvantage on strength checks.
Okay, cool. Now we go back to the top of the initiative order. Claudette!
I'm gonna bite his face again.
Huh?
Oh no, I lost that d20. It's gone forever. That is it's not a nat 20. That makes me sad. 19 plus a bunch.
They can't all be nat 20s, Laura.
They can.
No.
You just gotta believe. Where's my spider? 19 plus 5 is 24.
Yes. Yes.
So that is 9 piercing damage plus another con save.
Come on, baby. Okay, that's probably gonna save. What is your... Oh, yeah.
It's not a very high save.
20 something. 20...
Yeah. So
4.
he takes another 4 poison damage.
Okay. Will he get a turn? Stay tuned to find out. Anything else, Claudette?
Do I want to turn back into a gnome? No, I'm enjoying being a spider. I'm good. I'm gonna stay a spider.
Cool. Brumnur.
Hey. Alright, so I got one guy stunned in front of me. We are going to start with a couple of just smacks in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's terrible. 13 to hit?
That misses.
Alright, they can't all be 20s, but they can almost all be natural ones. This time I did, though, get a 20 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Perfect, alright. So he takes 11 more points of damage. And I'm going to Stunning Strike him again.
Oh, con, yes?
It is Con 17.
That's a 21.
Alright, so he saves. I'm going to Flurry of Blows. And let's go to the next guy. We're just going to start pounding on him too.
Okay. He doesn't seem to be as hard to hit. Big and dumb and slow.
That's a 23 to hit on him.
That hits, yeah.
That's 11 points of damage for that guy.
Cool, cool.
And then because I'm annoyed, I'm going to turn back to the other guy and try to punch him.
Okay.
That's a 22 to hit on him.
Yep.
I'm going to roll damage and then use my last key point to do a Stunning Strike again.
Okay.
So he gets 10 damage and... Is he stunned?
Which one am I looking at? This is the big guy, hey. That's a 18.
Ah, okay, that's fine. That's it for me.
Alrighty. Chuck!
Oh, I have 1 key point left, sorry.
Cool. So Chuck will, from this new standpoint, take another bead in with his longbow and take the same one from that angle.
Who are we shooting? The big guy.
Sorry, yeah, the same one that's
the chief. Yep.
Yeah, the chief. Yep, 14 to hit.
No.
Ooh, okay. All right. Next one for the second attack. That's probably going to be a miss. Yep, 13. That's a miss. So, all right. Give me a moment. It changes a little bit. No, that's me. I will stay where I am, although, no, I will move to flank, sorry. Because Claudette is currently on top of or on?
Claudette is on his face.
Right, okay.
She's like got her spider arms like wrapped around him.
So I'll move to flank with...
Right, we'll just move Claudette to here because, you know, then we can see everyone.
That's cool. And that way I'm flanking with Shearman.
Yep. Cool.
That's me.
Kathris.
So attacking incapacitated fellow again.
Yep.
Oh, that ping, that did not. A 19 and a 16 to hit.
Both hit.
5 points, 1 necrotic.
Mm-hmm.
And 12 points of damage, 2 necrotic.
Nice. It's having a bad day.
And then bonus action, I will activate my grave armor. So I have +2 to AC if they're attacking me in melee.
Cool.
So now both weapon and armor are doing creepy smoke things.
Creepy smoke things. we need a sticker of Kathris with just the caption that says creepy smoke things.
Creepy smoke things.
Alright. It's my bad guy's turn. He survived long enough to do things. So you're only gonna get one thing, guy, so we better make it matter.
You do have Twitch inspiration.
I do, and this is the time to use it. Alright, he is going
She
to...
needs Twitch healing.
He
Think
is
of some
going to...
ideas, man.
Well, he's going to start off by raging,
Ooh.
because that's a thing he
Nice.
can do. And then he's going to, I guess... Oh, he has reactions. I'm so dumb. He's going to smack people with his battle axe. He's going to smack... He really wants to smack Claudette, but she's on his face. So that seems like it could go badly.
She's not actually grappling him. She just bit his face.
Yes, but even he's not stupid enough to swing an axe at his own face. So he's gonna swing it at Chuck.
Claudette's like a giant spider. She's not a tiny spider.
You just really want me to attack you.
Yeah, do it.
Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. He's
Roll
you
a
can
1,
do it.
hit yourself in the face, please.
Swing his axe.
You can actually hit me now because I'm not Zen.
You're not Zen. Alright, let's hit you with... Oh, that's good. 29.
That'll hit.
Woo!
He's like, no, hit Chuck, hit Chuck.
She's a spider. She has wild shape. That is 15 points of battle axe in the spider damage.
Yep.
And he's gonna do it again.
Sure.
That's cocked. That's a nat 20.
Sure.
Oh, that was good. Is 38.
Claudette turns back into a Claudette.
Okay, there's now a gnome attached to this orc's face. Oddly smaller than the spider.
Yeah.
That's
Not
turn.
gonna freak him out at all.
Yeah. This bright orange gnome is scarier than the spider was. Then these ordinary orcs are gonna smack some people. I've forgotten what this thing means. What did you do to me, Lon?
That's disadvantage
Okay.
on strength checks.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't affect my ability to smack you with things.
No.
Excellent. In that case, I'm gonna smack you with great axes from both of these guys. Oh my god, alright. One's an 11. And the other is a 13.
Nope.
Sad. Brumnur! You're going in jail. He missed. Now the big guys, because all their initiative was between 17 and 8 or whatever the hell it was. So the big guy's gonna try and hit Brumnur. Wait, is he stunned? No, he's not. That's an 11.
Nope.
That's a 22.
Yep, that hits.
Woo. Oh, I get to roll 2 die? That's awesome. 12 points of slashing damage. For you. This guy's gonna come and...
As
Smack.
he starts to move, I will
yeah.
sentinel him.
Creepy sword shit. Yep.
Ooh, that is an meager 11 to hit.
That does not hit him. Alright. 2, that's a d12. 2 attacks. That is a 19 and a 9.
Both will miss.
The 19 misses. Oh, 'cause of your
He
fucking
stabs smoke.
magic death smoke. God damn it. Alright, cool. Share it.
Alrighty. Okay, so he's gonna swing his sword at boss guy. And probably hit with a 26.
Yep.
You got advantage with flanking too, by the way.
Yeah. And that will be 7 piercing damage and 5 lightning damage.
He's looking rough.
And he's going
Took a
to
lot of
move.
spider bite in the face damage at the start.
Yeah.
Wait, you're moving?
Yep. Moving to.
Wait,
here.
I have reactions.
You don't get an AOO on me.
No, I know, but I have one because you hit me. Oh no, never mind. It's not interesting. Carry on.
It's not interesting. Okay.
I can't hurt you with it, so it's not interesting.
He's gonna breathe a 20-foot cone. Trying to hit these 3.
Now, Claudette is on his face,
That's fine.
so it will hit her too. I should have
It's
done
fine.
that the first time around, but I didn't because I didn't think about it. But
Okay.
she doesn't seem to care though.
Claudette
She
doesn't
doesn't
care.
seem to care. I'll trust on her saving throws. So that's Dex saves, please.
So who are we doing? The big guy and the guy in front of Brumnur?
The big guy and the 2.
Oh, I
Got
have
him.
advantage on that for some reason.
It's a nat 20 for 23. Because Claudette's short, see? So she's ducking under it.
13, definitely fail. And a nat 1. You're also going into jail.
Okay. It was SA 16.
You know, I didn't roll a number that had 2 digits in it.
Yeah. So that is 7 damage, and I'll go cold.
Oh, that doesn't do as much damage as you thought.
Okay. And this guy that's not incapacitated anymore, he will get my flurry of blows.
Claudette uses her reaction to cast Absorb Elements, because she wants the extra damage.
Okay.
So that's a 27 and a 23 to hit.
Yep.
And a 14 damage total, bludgeoning.
Cool. That's you.
That's turn, yep.
1.
Oh,
What?
back.
Yep.
Wow. Made someone roll. Well, never mind. Gonna smack the guy in front of me first, one that I already smacked. See
Yep.
with the green flame blade, see what he does. That is a 21.
Yes.
So he's going to take damage, and so is his buddy.
These guys are so outclassed, it's really funny.
His buddy takes 11 fire damage.
His buddy does.
Yeah, his buddy, because that's the green flame bounces. He
Oh, yeah.
takes 6, 12, plus 10, 22 damage. 12 physical.
He's dead.
Yeah.
He falls down, super dead.
Alright,
There's a faint smell of charred orc.
and as a bonus action then, I'm going to move my hex onto the guy that's still alive.
Okay.
So now he's got disadvantage on string checks, and
Yep.
he's ready to be smacked. And I'm just going to take a step.
Cool. That's you.
That's me.
Claudette.
Sorry, I was having a go at Chris for making me sick. He's had the flu the last couple of days, and he's given it to me. I'm gonna... So the guy's still up, right?
Yep. Barely. He's looking rough. But he is still up.
Am I gonna go overkill with this spell? Yeah, I am, because I haven't had a chance to use it yet. Claudette looks up at him and is like, you know, you really shouldn't steal from people. And is gonna boop him with her broom. And can I have a con save as I cast Blight?
Light. Jesus.
Yep.
That's a natural 1 because my dice like a good story.
Cool. Okay.
I once cast Blight on Adam's direwolf. and he has never let me live it down.
To be fair, it did fit.
It did, right? I think it's safe to say you kill him.
Yeah, but I want to know how much by. 51 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah, he's super dead. He just like there are these like vines of bad necroticness that climb up his legs and like encompass him, and it collapses, and it's just like a cloak on the ground that's sort of simmering slightly.
And Claudette cackles madly. She's like, and turns to the rest of the orcs and is like, "You're all gonna die in here," and is gonna thorn whip this one. Oh, I can't. I'm trying to like ping on.
I'm waiting for
Twitch.
a ping.
Yeah, I was trying to ping on Twitch.
Oh yeah, no, that doesn't work. Yep. All right.
And with a 25 to hit, he gets pulled right in front of me.
Yep.
And takes 10 points of slashing damage as I like wrap the whip around his neck and pull him to me. Yeah. And that's my
Okay.
turn.
Excellent, Brumnur.
Brumner's gonna look at Claudette and be like, "Holy shit, dude!" And then he's gonna come around so that he is potentially flanking this guy, and he's gonna try to take him out with a couple of strikes.
Claudette has no chill.
Oh shit. Which is funny because Zen was nothing but chill.
That's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That is 9 damage.
That is a dead orc.
Awesome. And Brumner's going to turn to the other guy and actually go back to kind of where he was so that he's flanking again.
Okay.
And then he's going to do the same thing.
As Brumnur moves away, Claudette high-fives him over the corpse.
Brumnur leaves you hanging because he's focused.
26. Actually, Brumner just jumps up and like gets her hand with his foot, but while he's still spinning in the air, kicks the dude right in the face. For 26 to hit.
Yes.
That is 10 points of damage. And I had 1 key point left, so why the hell not? Stunning Strike.
Okay.
Claudette's like, your foot, man!
He is stunned.
Yeah.
That was a 4.
And then as a bonus action, because I have one of those since I didn't do Flurry of Blows for once, I will Sacred Flame this guy.
Okie. That's Dex, yes?
Dex 17.
Oh, that's not terrible. Not good enough. That's 12.
Alright, he takes 16 points of damage.
He's dead.
Hey.
He literally goes up in a pillar of fire.
And Claudette sneezes.
We'll let
Sure.
Chad
And
off.
Claudette gets the credit because they're all fucking terrified of her now.
This reminds me of some orcs that said terrified.
Yep.
That's it for me.
There's definitely a theme here, Laura.
Yep.
Chuck.
Right.
You're
So similar reaction. In fact, Chuck moves back from Claudette down the way there first. Then looking back towards the place that he was coming from, fires 2 shots at the one that Kathris is on.
Yep.
So arrows. Bam, here we go. There's a net one. I'll use an inspiration to re-roll that one. And try again.
Kathris' token totally looks like Batman.
Alright, there we go. That's better. 26 to hit.
I'll take that.
First bow shot out. So we've got... a 10 points of damage.
He's looking the healthiest at the moment, that guy.
Right,
Yep.
and second shot out is, let's see if we hit first. Oh, here we go, net 20.
You said nat 20. Oh, Jesus.
Alright, so that's a 27 to hit. 7 on the roll, so that's 11 plus 8, 19 points of damage.
Cool.
And then to complete my maneuver, I will charge forward, same
Yep.
same activity, 20 feet, and finish with a hoof attack.
Okay.
With advantage. Whoops, I should have done that with advantage.
I just imagine him every time he does this, like bending over, planting his hands, and just like, both feet kicking out.
Yeah, that was the first of the 2 rolls, sorry. So that was not quite good enough. And, okay, that might not be a hit. So we've got a 16 to hit.
16 just
out of
hits.
advantage. Cool.
16 just hits.
And damage from hooves.
Damage from
We've
hooves.
got. Here we go. Nice little 5 points.
Cool.
And bear with me a second, I'll just get in a dreadful strike on that last, just for insult to injury, and it's a 1 point of damage.
I love how it's called Dreadful Strike, but it's like 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
Dread this, motherfucker!
Yeah. Bing.
That's you,
That's my turn, thank you.
Kathris.
Not wanting to be out-creeped by Claudette, I swing for 22.
Do we need to have a creepy off?
But
Apparently,
I invoke the Flame Rune,
Uh-huh.
so that's a bit of extra damage. But then I'm also chucking a 2nd level Divine Smite into it.
Okay, yep.
So it will hit him with a lot of creepy, smoky explosion.
Yep.
For 39 damage.
Very nice.
3 necrotic, 11 fire, if either of those
No,
make a
they don't
difference.
matter.
Sweet. Second attack hits for 16.
Just hits.
16 points of damage, 3 necrotic.
Oof. He is barely on his feet. He was looking healthy. He's not anymore.
And that will end my turn.
Okay, nice work. Oh, you're dead. Cool. So the ordinary orcs, there's just the one guy. He's gonna smack at Lon. That's a 19 on the die.
I'm going to use my
probably gonna
reaction to
hit-
cast shield.
That
give
does give
myself
him the 25 with the mod. The
Oh, wait,
shield
is he
still-
getting...
It
Is
was
it getting...
19
Oh, 19 on the dice.
19 on the die, yeah. So
Yeah,
25
okay,
hit.
so overall, yeah, I'm not going to bother then.
Yeah.
Just take the hit.
Sorry, that was me being vague. I was
Yep,
just
that's-
excited that I rolled something with 2 digits in it. Alrighty.
Channeled
Ooh.
Laura.
What?
I said you channeled Laura.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is 20 points of slashing damage.
Look at it
No,
go.
no, I'm dumb. Ignore me. Would a 24 have hit you still? I was looking at the wrong character.
Yeah, 24 still hits.
Okay. Wait, let me re-roll it then because it was not the right thing. That's cocked. 13 slashing. I was like, that's a lot of damage for a normal orc.
Look at him
'Cause
go.
I was looking at the not the normal orc. That's him, and then the other one is stunned, so he's not gonna do shit. The other one's gonna swing its great axe at this fucking smoky, creepy fucker that keeps hitting him with things. Twice. That is a 21 and an
Just hit.
11.
Misses.
All the smoke. It's very confusing. Sharon.
The 21 hit.
Yeah, 21 hits.
Oh, I thought you said
So
it
the
missed.
9. No, just hit.
Okay. Then I will make some damage happen to you. Ooh.
No, my temporary hit points.
Look, you. No, that's not how maths works. 11. 11 points of damage.
Done.
Rolled like ass.
We needed That's Not How Maths Works sticker.
I was like, 6 plus, what did I do? 6 plus 4 plus 1, that's 21. No, it's not.
I would like that on a pillow, please. Thank you.
That's not how maths works. Talk to Tiffany, she's our local sticker maker. Alright. That brings us to Sharon.
Okay then, he's going to move to here and swing his sword for a 23 to hit.
Yep.
11 piercing damage, 3 lightning damage.
He's dead. He was barely on his feet after Smoky McCreep face over there.
Alright, we'll continue moving. So that was 15, 5 feet. Oh, not there. 30 feet. Yeah, and swing again.
You have advantage because he's
You have
stunned.
it. Yep. That thing that he
Have
said.
advantage. So that's a 38 to hit.
Yep.
Sorry, 28 to hit. That was a lot.
I
Still
was gonna
yes.
say
Yeah.
I heard 28 anyway, so.
it's it without a trace.
piercing and 4 lightning.
Sorry, how much was the first part? I got distracted.
7 piercing, 4 lightning.
I was distracted by chat briefly.
Happens to all of us. So he's still standing.
Just.
Okay, he'll get the first of the flurry of blows. Or something stupid to hit. 26 to hit.
Yes.
11 damage.
He's no longer still standing.
He's no longer still standing. So it'll keep moving to the end of his 55 feet.
Monks.
Yeah. And put his last flurry of blows out. All for a 17 to hit.
That does hit. This is an ordinary orc.
Does hit, and that will be 8 damage, and yeah, just 8 damage.
Okay. Okay, so there's
And
one
that's it.
very sad, very hurt-looking orc standing here amongst the corpses of his fellows. Lon.
Is that John?
Alright. First thing, I'm going to step over here so I can get flanking. Second, I'm going to ask him in Orcish, will you give up?
Make an intimidation check.
Ooh.
Surely with advantage. Surely.
Yes, with advantage. I'll give you advantage because fucking hell.
Alright, that's a 23.
Ooh, yeah,
He
nice.
just drops his axe. He's like, don't hurt me. Please.
Good, this will
stop."
make it easy. How hurt is it?
He's pretty fucking hurt.
I'm going to use my bonus action to bite him. Because I've got a bite attack.
I am standing by with Spare the Dying ready to go.
Okay.
Just so you know, and I can cast it at
Okay.
range.
He surrendered.
That's a nat 20.
Brumnur's so disapproving.
Hey, you're all like, Claudette goes overboard.
Wow.
This guy's surrendered, and I'm not the one biting him.
Wow. Okay. Roll your damage.
Alright, that's 9, 12.
He goes down, whimpering sadly as he dies on the ground. And we're out of combat.
Claudette's gonna come over and heal him. Because he surrendered, and she may be evil, but she's not that evil.
Lon's gonna dismiss his weapon and look around him. Then turn to Claudette. Well done, little.
Brumner's gonna stamp up to Lon and just take his staff and just like poke him in the chest with it. He surrendered. You had no reason to kill him. He surrendered.
He was
And
a
then
combatant.
and then just he surrendered. That's enough. And
We're
then
not in a
turn
war,
and walk
and I
away.
heal the orc for like 11 hit points, and I'm like, run, dude, run.
He does. He does. He takes off. For the record, Lon is like 7 feet tall and Brumnur is a dwarf. So that's
Yeah,
a
that's my
really
size,
amusing
yeah.
image. Yeah.
And Lon's just gonna look down. It's like, he's an enemy combatant.
We're not
That-
at war with these people. We're at war with other people.
That's fine. Just understand if someone gives up in the future, don't kill them immediatty. That's just bad sportsmanship. How about that?
Anyway,
This
there's
isn't
lots of
sport. This is war.
Stuff. I just said
Don
this
looks kind of
before.
confused when you say sport. This is like, what is this guy on about?
We're not at war with these people.
Were we not sent to deal with them? Did we
Yeah,
not choose combat?
They're just dicks. They're not like soldiers.
They chose to start playing combat.
I
That
mean, they
makes
didn't
them
start
more.
shit. I started shit.
We technically started combat.
They chose to stay.
So at this point,
Jax.
Chuck
Yes.
will. Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
Go.
no, go first, Chuck.
Oh, yeah. What I will do is start looking through some of the surrounding equipment and sort of look for anything that might
Cool.
be useful.
Make an investigation check. Were you going to do the same, Chris?
Yeah,
No,
Claudette.
I want to intercept the orc as he runs away.
Mhm.
So I'm assuming he's going to
Yeah.
run around that pool.
He would have. Yeah.
Sweet. Well, I run across the water,
Yeah.
and I'll just stand in front of him with a hand out.
Okay. He stops and looks fucking terrified.
I will say, I'll say something in Celestial, but as I say it, it doesn't sound nice like Celestial should. It sounds like I was taught Celestial by someone that was less nice.
Gotcha.
But then I will look him in the eye, like, I will know if you ever come back here, and I will kill everyone you know.
Okay.
Make an intimidation check with advantage.
Okay.
Ooh. I am not very intimidating.
With advantage, you have
see.
Twitch inspiration.
Yeah, I'll use that. Oh, that's considerably better. That'll be 23.
Okay. I mean, he looks fucking terrified. The things he has seen today will haunt him forever. He just kind of nods. He can't even speak.
I walk back to everybody else.
He fucks right off. And gets outside the cave to find a lion and a giant swan, which is going to make his day even weirder.
The swan's not there. The swan's in the pocket realm.
Oh, sorry. That's right.
So it's just a lion.
Now,
The line would just watch him run past.
I'll just check in with that because I rolled
Yep.
a 7 on my investigation, which was obviously not a very good one.
A 7.
But I suspect if I can hear what Kathris has just said, I think I'm a bit distracted because that language I haven't come across before,
Celestial.
and I understood it.
Oh. Interesting. Okay.
Ooh.
It's Celestial in an abyssal accent.
Pretty much.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, okay. So I'm distracted looking back at Kathris at this point.
Okay, cool.
Claudette's going through crates now.
Alright, make an investigation check.
Yeah,
Nice.
same, please.
That is a 21.
Cool. What do you got, Brumnur?
11.
11. You find some nice biltong.
That's what I wanted. I was hoping. I'm just rifling through John's body.
Yeah.
Claudette's gonna, like, anything that's food, she's gonna pile up in one side, and anything that's not food, she's gonna move to the other
There
side.
absolutely is various foodstuffs. It's the kind of stuff you would expect in caves, so it's all like ration food, like dried things and I guess canned bean. I don't know if you get canned beans in Fantasyland, but sure, let's go with that.
Stuff would be jarred.
Pickled stuff in jars and that kind of crap. You also find a really nice cloak.
Claudette's already put the cloak, like, on, but it not, like, yeah. She just sweeps it on.
And it was a 21, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you also find this lovely yellow gem in a pile of other gems of less loveliness. So they don't seem as valuable, but they're gems.
She points to Brumnur, she's like, can you grab those gems? And she's gonna kind of assess the crates. How many crates are there?
Quite a few. These guys have obviously been holed up here for a while. And they've clearly been raiding various places. Probably raiding people on the roads, that kind of thing.
She looks at Shearman and says, do you want to help carry these back?
I can do.
Don't-
Why are we carrying them back?
Well, I don't want all this food to go to waste, so I was going to turn you into like a mammoth and then tie these to you, and then we can take them back to the village and they can make use of it, so all this food doesn't go to waste.
I don't know if he can get out of here as a mammoth.
Well, no, we're going to take the crates out, and then I'm going to turn him into a mammoth once we're outside.
Listen, I know not to expect anything from you, so I expect everything, and so we just want to be clear.
Do you want to be a mammoth?
No, not one
No,
of them.
I don't. I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
We can just tell the village that all these food's here, and they can...
Or we can just carry it back.
Nah, roll me a d6.
I'll just turn myself into a mammoth, fine.
I was looking for my dice. I've been rolling digitally the entire time. I don't have any dice, right? I don't know what happened. That's a 3.
You find 3 pings. Magical pings. Also the cloak that Claudette is wearing. That she found.
I will go from ping to ping.
Cool. You find a weird-looking crystal thing that seems to be made of like some kind of dark-colored. I don't want to say glass. Crystal. Yeah.
I'm not touching anything, by the way. I'm just pointing things out and also saying nobody touch these until we figure out the best way to do it.
It's a magic thing. There's also a lyre.
Nope.
Musical instrument, not person telling stories. Which is magic. And you find a small acorn, which is also magic.
Ooh.
It's not a real acorn. It's like a decorative acorn.
So,
But it has some kind of magical something going on.
Do you ritual cast that, or do you just bamf it?
I just cast it. I only have 3 spell slots and I've only used 1, so.
Kathris is going to take probably quite a while. I'm going to go through each of the bodies of all the orcs that we've killed and lay them out respectfully. And I'll say a few words over them as I make my way through.
Cool.
Brumnur will actually join you when he's done with the magic items.
They all have weapons. They all have great swords and like spears and things. But
I'd make sure to kind of lie them kind of that sort of style with their weapon on their chest.
Cool.
As you're lying their weapons on them, Lon's like, why waste weapons?
We don't need them.
You can always use more.
We don't need them.
Feel free to take them if you wish, but I would prefer that they had these in the next life.
I'm gonna start taking crates.
There's no next life.
Wait,
You die.
Categorically false.
That is categorically false.
The Raven Queen says otherwise. Just so you know. We can
who
talk
now?
about it later.
Why would a queen of birds know anything about the afterlife?
Been a very
He's the god of death.
Yeah.
A god of death. Sorry, that's my Titania showing.
Like, not to me right now.
I'd say many things.
I personally don't care for the gods, but a soldier can hope.
They still exist. You don't have to care about them. Help me carry these crates.
Yep.
Fine.
So the items, I'm going to pose to the group. For anybody who doesn't know, we've had situations in the past where somebody touches something and then they end up taking a being home with them from one of these missions. I don't want that to happen to anybody here. So what I'm thinking is just somehow, grabbing a piece of wood, putting them on it, scooping them into my haversack, something along those lines. Is everybody sort of okay with that?
I love how cautious Brumnur is.
The currently smoke-covered halberd and just be like,
yeah, just you flick them in and I'll catch them.
Yeah. Once all of that, I'd also like to check down what appears to be a small extra bit of the cave, just in case there's any other.
That's the end of the map. It's an alcove. The map has a passage, but it's not a passage. It's a lie. Passage is a lie.
Easy.
Nice.
Did you in the smoking remains of the orc? Did you go through that as well, or did you just leave them?
Yeah, I was
when you did the bodies, because there was nothing left of that body.
I would have done my best to, I don't know, be respectful to it.
Okay, Brumnur, with your magic eyes, you can see that he has quite a lot of magic stuff on him.
Okay.
Or he did before he became a smoking pile of ash.
That smoking pile of ash has a bunch of magic stuff in it.
Well,
Not the ash itself, I don't think.
Well, if that's the case, I will also cast Detect Magic and move the magic-y bits away from the smoky bits, heeding the warning of extra people coming home with me.
I love how cautious everyone's being, and Claudette just like put a cloak immediately on.
Yep. I love it.
Yeah, if you want, just flick them into this, and I'll just hold open and run around.
So you're not doing any identifying or anything at this point. We'll do
Not
that.
at this point.
Yeah,
no,
no.
somebody else will do it, I'm sure.
Yep, that's fine. Cool.
Shall we take this food and the gem back to this village?
Let's do it. Claudette will toss rope at Brumnur, and then once they're outside, she turns into a mammoth and like hops down so that they can like tie the crates in place, and then she'll bring them back.
I would say that you could turn me into a mammoth if you wanted to, but once we were outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
I turn Brumnur into a big white mammoth.
Awesome.
And I tie crates to him.
Cool. So you return to the Minotaur village. How do you cross the river with your mammoth?
I mean, it's
the
a mammoth.
The river full of bitey fish.
It has lots of hit
through
points.
it. Just like barrel through it. Like an elephant that's really happy to find water, I'm just going in.
Cool. I'm not gonna roll damage on your mammoth, that's fine. But yes, you do get bitten a few times.
Roll damage on the fish.
Clippers. Yeah, some of the fish get squished. And you return to the Minotaur village with a giant woolly white mammoth. And a bunch of crates.
Roar, whatever they do. What's that called?
The trumpet sound?
Trumpet sound, there you go, yeah.
I
roar.
don't think I have a mammoth icon. I might have an elephant. I don't think I have a mammoth.
Claudette is 100% riding on the mammoth too.
So,
when we get there, just so you know, the first sign of seeing any minotaurs.
And it's gonna once we reach there, it's gonna slide down the mammoth tusk and land.
Actually, I'll get up on my back legs and sort of wave awkwardly as a mammoth, so you can just slide down the back.
Hey,
I thought we were dragging them.
No, I tied them to you.
That's fine. We're here.
Yeah.
All right. The Ghalantzo approaches, looking confused, and she's like, "Did you have that before?"
No, this is Brumnur, and I'm gonna start untying crates from him, and then once they're untied, I will turn him back into Brumnur.
Oh.
Before that, I will gently pat them on the head with my trunk. Just gently.
So we killed the orcs that were stealing from you, and here's your shiny thing, and we brought back all this food because we thought you might be able to use it.
Wow, that's impressive. Thank you very much for your help. She takes the gem with great reverence. We will return this to its rightful place, and use what food we can.
I mean, if you can't use it, maybe there's other people you can trade it with. I just didn't want it to go to waste in a cave.
We will certainly find use for it. This is impressive. So you just went in there and killed them all?
All but one.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's amazing what a little martial training can do.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah. The one that got away was a lot more for the learning.
I see.
Yeah, we let him go. He didn't get away.
I understand. No one can tell the story if you leave no one alive to tell the story, right?
Exactly.
And we can help like this just because we're helpful, but Summer Queen would like an alliance as well if you wanted something more formal and permanent.
I'm not sure what we have to offer her really, unless she really likes cauliflowers. But
she does like cauliflower.
Supplies are good.
We certainly would be open to having that discussion. You have done us a great service today, so yes, we will help if we can, but we are not fighters.
I will make sure that she knows that you are a village of farmers. Speaking of which, is there a stall here that sells seeds?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Points at a stall.
Claudette runs off.
I'm not going to name the Minotaur because it'll be called like Dave at this stage. I'm so tired.
Claudette runs off
Eden.
and buys like 1 packet of every kind of seed, or 2 packets of every kind of seed he has, and just hands him like 10 gold, and then runs back to her friends.
This is more. Cool. You have a bunch of seeds.
Claudette, do you have an extra jar or bottle or something?
I take out a jar.
I'm just going to grab some water from this lake or whatever it is right over here.
The river.
Oh, yeah. Is that what that is? It looks like a lake. Right.
Oh, the pond?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just a pond. Yeah,
I'm going to grab some water from the pond.
What? Why are you taking pond scum?
Well, I tried to go underneath the pond scum. I just wanted the water.
Oh.
Is that okay? I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's just strange.
We collect water.
That we are. We are that.
Yeah. Do you not have water where you come from?
Well, this is water from where I'm not from, which is just sort of cool. I like collecting things. In this case, it's water. Eventually, it'll probably evaporate, and then I'll have nothing. But, until then, it's something...
A sentimental jar of nothing.
Yes.
We're very strange, but we're helpful.
You are helpful, I will give you that.
It was really nice to meet you, and I look forward to conversations where I can hear more about your god, but we should probably go home now.
Okay. Please thank your Summer Queen for us. I'm not sure if she is Hathor. I don't really know how this works, whether they're the same thing or not. But
I mean, the sun is the sun.
We do appreciate your assistance. And if there's anything we can do, we will help. But
Claudette holds up a fist.
Thank you for allowing us to help.
Yeah. And Claudette will turn to her brother in creep, Kathris, and be like, "Do you want to take us home?
Do I want to take a what?
Do you want to take
us home?"
He just stares at you blankly.
You gotta say the word.
You gotta say the lady's name, the one that starts with B.
Oh, Bellatrix.
You're all teleported back to the throne room, leaving a very confused Minotaur with a pile of crates. And the lady says, "Welcome back, adventurers. Did you have a successful endeavor?"
We did, and they're not fighters, but they're more than happy to talk about help. And I got so many seeds.
Excellent.
Forgive me, my lady. I did potentially promise our services and training them.
Our services or your services?
The Hordes.
They don't really want to be fighters. They just want to be farmers. They just want to farm. Let them farm.
Maybe they could use a little protection, though. There are other ways. We do not need to send armed people. Have you met Morwen?
Yes.
Don't believe so.
Morwen carries no weapons because she is the weapon. She would be the first to tell you that. I would not like to be the thing between Morwen and something she cares about. You see my point. You do not need a big axe to protect.
Lady Titania?
Yes, dear.
Can I... Would it be okay if I ask the realm if I can have a small farm?
Of course. We've had that before. We once had a pumpkin patch in the forest for a while. Someone wanted to throw pumpkins around with catapults or something.
I don't want to do that. I just want to eat things.
Yes, absolutely. You should speak with Alfredo. He has a little garden in the forest somewhere, but I don't know where it is. He's very secretive, that one.
Well, that's because you gotta protect the secrets of food.
But yes, absolutely. If you wish for a little farm, feel free.
Cora has an herb garden as well.
Yes, she does.
Jack's setting up a crafting place.
There are various places where people grow stuff.
Somebody should probably check this cloak, and I shimmy it off.
Yeah, I will let... I'll show her. Basically, we found a bunch of magical items. We didn't touch any of them, but, we're available
except the one that was clearly touched.
Except, yeah, you're right. Except the cloak that she clearly touched.
Zook would be there, and he would take all the things to go and, do his magic. Is this cursed gadget on? Or Shadow. Shadow's probably sitting there being bored, like with her TSA wand.
Yeah, last time we had to go to Jean-Luc to be sort of, tested. Do we need to go through that again?
Oh, that was.
Is there any reason to believe any of you have been cursed or possessed?
Well, no, the thing about that was because of the Corey, and everybody was freaking out because possession by nightmare. But these were just rude orcs.
Oh yes, they're not well known for possessing people.
No, nobody's acting out of character.
The previous mission involved Corey, which are very well known for possessing people.
And I believe the orcs are the ones that will be worried about possession.
Yeah.
Did you attempt to possess someone, Kathris?
No, Claudette is just terrifying.
Oh yes, I agree.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go be a toad now, though, and she turns into a toad.
Wait, Claudette! Don't let us stop you. The fish.
She's a toad right now.
He's just like,
means the fish have been absorbed into her toad.
yeah, he's just like sitting there like, what's going on now?
Where are my fish?
You're
Later.
gonna have to collect your fish later. Yeah.
She just is like a large, like when I say she's a toad, she's she's a large sized toad. So she's like big. I don't know how to describe it.
How big are we talking here?
Like she's large sized, so she.
Oh, so it's like a giant toad.
It's a giant toad.
She's like 6 foot tall toad.
I would like to point out to chat that the person currently running the Sparabel account is Lionel.
Okay.
Surprising no one. Suddenly all the comments make sense. Anyway, carry on.
And she just leaves in her toady self.
Lon just kind of looks a bit stunned and dumbfounded as he watches the giant toad hop off.
Well, as usual, you will be paid in gold and the usual boons and whatnot. It seems you did good work. Well done.
Thank you,
Excellent.
Connor.
Thank you.
I will fire off a salute, and if we're dismissed, wander away.
Saunter off. Excellent work. All right. Huzzah! You survived your first mission. Those of you on your first mission. Good job.
Yay!
Nice.
Good old-fashioned orc fight. Yeah. So it's Sunday today. Next week we have Cards of the Spider happening on Friday morning our time, so Thursday night, most of the world. And then on the Saturday we have a Glass Slipper, which is Jax playing with her fairy tale shit, basically. So that'll be fun. So join us for that. And yeah, then the week after that we do our second seal. So that'll also be great fun. Thank you for watching. Thank you, 6 lovely people, for playing this crazy game with me. And we will see you next week. Also, shout out to Lionel for doing the production today, so that Adam can hang with his sprogs. You are a legend. I realize it's like the middle of the night in France, so we're going to shut up and let you go to bed. Thank you for everything. We love you all very much. Have a happy time zone. Bye.
Peace.